2.
NANI?!
Whoa.
Oh, brother.
It always feels off, right? When we go live. I don't know what it is. I think it's because we're so on and off with it. But we good. We're here. We're lit. We're back in the mode.
Mojo Fojo. Mojo
Already
Fojo.
for show. Okay. How is it, everyone? How is life? How is the shenanigans of reality treating you? We are back with some installments of comic and manga, right? We're covering some
Yeah.
in order specifically because I had to learn how to put the title exactly how we're doing it. So we're doing One Piece chapter 1146 and
Okay.
1147 today. We're starting with 1146 at the beginning and 1147 at the end. In between we'll be
Boo.
covering in between we'll be covering Constantine, Dead in America, issue 4, Absolute
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, issue 6, and Absolute Batman,
Boo.
issue 7.
Yay.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? It slaps. It's been slapping here and there, so we got to keep on it. Continuing, we have some updates regarding
Ready?
things we're doing in the future. We have um some updates that have already taken place on our TikTok, but we will get to that when we get to that.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Dope.
as you should know, our Discord is open. Join at your peril.
Ooh.
There you will get updates
Okay.
on whatever
Okay.
we're doing. We will get exclusive emojis that drop very occasionally, memes that Mr. J and I will be posting sporadically. Just things that you would
Man, stop
normally
the
see in the
cap.
Discord, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Stop the cap. All right, fine. It's all me. All right,
It
all of
is
me.
all you. You post the
But
most outlandish,
what do you? Okay. So I have
not safe for work.
well, I don't know about not safe. Okay, you're making me feel like some sort of degenerate. All I'm
I
posting
mean,
is
you know,
So okay, so you're telling me, all right,
uh,
you don't like to see Homer Simpson
no,
engulf the car
no,
with his butt?
no,
You
no, I
don't want to
don't.
see that? No?
No,
Okay, well, this guy's lying. All right, just he's a liar. He's a fibber. All right.
no. I don't even like The
Clearly,
Simpsons like that. I never even watched an episode. Not gonna lie.
I mean, honestly, haven't seen much of The Simpsons, but if that's what's taking place, I recommend it to everyone. It
That's
is it
because you're
is
sus,
obviously
bro.
hilarious. What are you talking about? Okay, what are you talking
Yes,
about?
this is not haram.
This is not haram.
Imagine.
Oh no. Imagine. Oh man, that's hilarious. Shoo. Uh, I'm not gonna continue with that.
Just yeah, yeah, that's right. Shut your
Anyway.
mouth.
Oh man. Hopefully we see some more coming out of this Discord because I have some ideas I would love to implement.
Oh, brother.
Uh, what are you talking about? This is both of our Discord. How dare you?
This guy stinks.
You guys like the resident hater, even though he's half of the show.
Half.
So, like that.
They
Wow,
get
you think you're the
85%.
whole? Oh, that's insane.
I
That's
have
crazy.
the whole
That is
shebang. You know what I mean?
wow, wild.
Yeah.
Taking credit. It's insane. Wow. Alrighty.
Always. Can I say?
um, but yeah, I think we
You're
lollygagged for
welcome.
about 5 minutes. That's pretty solid. Let's head right into
Ugh.
things. It's been a while, right? Catching up on One Piece is pretty fire.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm ready to read it. Let's get it.
There it is. So
Beautiful as ever.
let's do some of that. Alrighty. One Piece, chapter 1146, and right away you see a potential goat, right? A potential
Yep.
goat, Loki in all his glory, um, and some of the Straw Hats. Alrighty.
Facts.
Nami, I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on. Oh,
Okay.
some tasty notes, some delicious, delectable fragrances. Um, all right. Oda says, "I'm crazy for the spicy curry from Monko Ichijo. How can I describe this musical in my mouth?"
Gee, that sounds good.
It does.
Some
I mean, hey, if
spicy
Oda's like
curry.
he can't even describe it, it's clearly top shelf.
Ah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Continuing.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, facts. A
Oh
stir in the
man.
silence is what this chapter is labeled. Here's a cover. It says Oni Child Yamato Naholi Nari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 31. We owe you our lives. Please let us serve you. Oh, what the
What
flip?
the
That's a turn of events.
ulti is
Servant,
asking to serve Yamato? Okay.
kind of appropriate, right?
Page one's like, huh?
He's like, how would you do that? You're stronger.
Yeah.
They're about equal. They're about
No,
equal.
no,
You don't think so?
no, no.
You don't think so?
Yamato's stronger.
I mean, I think okay. I think Yamato definitely gets the edge. But do you think like like one on one, full blown battle? You think Yamato wins?
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
I do think so.
I don't know. I see potential with page one. I think if she trains harder, I don't think she's the type to train.
Page one, you said?
Oh, I meant my bad. Not page one. No, never not page one. I meant what's her name?
OT, nah,
Ulti.
dude. No,
Ulti.
dude. No. I'm sorry, but she's not.
Think
Nah.
so?
Yeah, I don't know.
She pummeled Gear 2 Luffy though at base, and at Gear 3 she still had him
She
on
didn't.
the ropes.
Nah, dude, you're gassing her up way too much.
That's what happened though.
Nah.
Like remember, yeah, Luffy
Nah,
did
because
Gear
if you
2.
think.
She whooped him with the headbutt. Then he went Gear
No,
3.
dude.
She grabbed him and yoked him up. Yeah, dude.
Nah. Nah. You are gassing her up way too
That's
much.
what happened.
She's not that strong.
It's what was visual. I seen it.
She's not in no life is she beating Yamato.
I don't know. Okay,
She's not.
on one, I'll concede that Yamato would win, but if Ulti trained like a genuine
Okay.
training arc, I think she would beat Yamato, 100%. 100. I think Yamato is so strong because of genetics and because of heritage. I don't think she can get really much stronger.
Oh no,
But
she
with
definitely can.
I don't think she get that strong. She already has her hybrid. She already awakened her devil fruit. It's yeah. I don't think she can get much stronger. I think she can get stronger because she's still young.
It's
She's definitely
speculated. We
not in
don't
her
know
prime.
that she awakened her devil fruit.
I mean, she did though because she got the hybrid form and she has her monster form as well.
It doesn't mean she.
She 100%. Yeah,
No,
that's what that is.
it
Yeah.
doesn't mean she awakened it. No,
Yes, that's what that is.
no, dude.
What are you talking about?
It's not.
It's
That's
literally how the devil fruit works.
no. We don't know that she awakened it. Just like Kaido, we don't know that if
Well, what are you talking about?
he
We know
awakened
he
his devil
awakened
fruit
it.
or not.
We know that
Uh-uh.
so we know when you get the what's the type called? I'm forgetting. Um,
I don't know. Figure it out yourself.
bro, he mad because he's wrong. Okay,
I'm
look,
not wrong.
the type of devil
I'm
fruit they
completely
have,
right.
the animal kingdom devil fruit outside. Um, that's what happens when you take it. You become you have a chance of becoming overdrawn by the devil fruit and becoming sort of mindless, more of a creature than person. But if that doesn't happen to you, your will is stronger, or whatever that whole thing is about. You actually can learn how to use it. When you awaken it, is when you achieve your hybrid form. Your hybrid form, you have that sort of manipulation over it. That's what that is.
Nope.
That was explained to us,
Nope.
yeah, in Impel Down. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
but look at Rob Lucci pre-time skip. He didn't awaken his devil fruit pre-time skip, and he had the transformation. Not his latest transformation, but he had a similar version. That's all
But
I'm
no,
saying.
that wasn't an awakening though. That was just a training.
No,
He
right.
just
That
mastered it.
wasn't an
It's
awaken. That's
kind
what
of
I'm
like
saying.
Ultra Instinct version of it.
Oh no, no, I'm not. No, don't you
It's
dare
like that. Like he
slander.
was just training and
Get
he
that crap
unlocked
out
it.
of here. Get
That's
that
all
crap out.
that was. Oh, you mad? That's all that was.
No,
He just was training and he got to that level that he's able to manipulate it
this
in
guy,
that way.
this guy's
That's all that was.
crazy. This guy's
It's
got
true.
headcanon. Okay.
That's what it was. What?
Yeah.
Okay, show me a reference of this that you're correct. Otherwise, that's true. That's what was
No,
shown.
it's not. No, it's
What?
not.
This guy.
Just because she has that form doesn't mean she awakened her devil.
Yes, Kaido had the same form and he awakened it.
Yes,
You're telling
no.
me Kaido didn't awaken his fruit?
We
You're
don't
gonna sit
know.
there?
We don't have
Ah,
we don't
nah,
have
nah.
confirmation. We
But
don't have
okay, now it's
confirmation.
back to we don't know. First it was look at
No,
Lucci, we
that's what I'm saying.
know.
I'm saying we don't
Now
have
it's we don't
confirmation.
know. Well, we do. That's what I'm telling
Oh,
you.
we don't.
We
No, we
legit
don't.
do.
This
Yeah,
guy's headcanon.
that's
Okay,
how they.
maybe in your
That's how
headcanon
they
we
work.
do, but
Not even. That's how it
okay, check
works.
this guy out. Check this guy out.
This
Go
guy.
ahead. Go
This
ahead.
guy.
Tell him your
Okay.
outlandish baloney
What are we
take.
talking about? Okay. Okay. Look, Shade. I'm trying to
Yeah.
explain to this heathen,
No.
this okay, that
This guy thinks
the
Ulti's
way
taking Yamato out.
I didn't say that. No, no,
You
no.
did. Yeah,
Let's
you
be
did.
correct.
Yeah, you
I
did. You
said
said,
Yamato
why would you
would beat
follow her if
Ulti,
you're
but I
stronger?
think no, no, no. I
You said
said
what?
oh yeah.
No,
First of
no,
all, I
no,
was
no,
wondering.
no, no. Don't
No, no,
back
no,
up
no. Let
now.
me finish. Let me
You
finish. I
said,
said
yeah. Why would
no,
she
no. You're
follow
not saying the
her
whole
when
thing.
she's stronger?
I said
Said
if they
that's what
were
you
to
said to
go an
begin with.
all-out fight, I think Yamato would
Okay.
have the edge.
Yeah. Now
And
this
then
guy.
I
Now
no
this
no no
guy's. Now this
what no no
guy's
you see
thinking.
you mad because what I said is what I said. Yamato would have the edge, but if Ulti went through a training arc,
Dude.
she would 100% beat her because I believe
Trust.
Yamato
Trust.
has reached her
Go
ceiling
back
of
and listen
strength.
to what he first said.
Oh, go ahead, yeah, you'll see where
Go
I'm right.
back and
But Yamato, I believe, has reached her ceiling of strength because she has unlocked her devil fruit.
That's
That's what I
funny.
believe. But I believe Ulti, given the
Nah,
chance
that's
to
crazy.
really like train and master her devil fruit,
This guy's
because all she
really an
does is
OT fan
headbutt.
like that.
All she does is headbutt and like hold them down.
He's
If she
really.
mastered her devil fruit, I think she could legit beat Yamato. Yamato solo with
Yeah.
no trouble at the cap. Big
Yeah.
cap.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying,
think so.
bro.
I
That's
don't think so. I
what
don't
I'm
think so at all.
saying. This
I
guy
don't think so.
thinks
I
Yamato
think
reached her
Yamato had the
ceiling.
only
That
reason
is
Yamato's this strong.
outlandish.
Nah, the only reason Yamato's this strong is because of her genetics.
Ah,
I think it's only and you see he says
not
Ulti is
just
one of my
because of
favorite though.
Ulti.
I'm not even a fan of Ulti like that. I
Yeah,
am
you
not.
are. Come on. Come on.
Definitely
You an
not.
Ulti fan.
I'm
You an
stating
Ulti
facts.
fan.
I'm stating facts. The devil fruits that they have work that way. That I think Yamato's reached true ceiling.
Yamato did
She has
not.
she has unlocked the devil fruit. She's been able to manipulate it in whatever way. She went almost toe to toe with Kaido. So I believe she's reached her ceiling. I think she has a chance to get
Okay,
prime.
she didn't go almost toe to toe with Kaido.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did
She,
not beat.
I'm not saying she
Mm,
beat Kaido. She was struggling. She had
yeah, so that's what I'm
devil
saying.
fruit
Almost toe to
Kaido.
toe. She was definitely on the same battlefield,
Constantine,
holding him off for a
facts.
while. Griffiths is going, nah,
Dog
there's no
was
way.
see that, bro.
It's
Put him in
true.
the home.
Look at the facts. Look at the
Put him in
facts.
the home.
I'm merely stating
We're gonna have
what
to.
was shown.
We're gonna have to go
I'm
visit
merely
him.
stating what was shown. I have not said anything that would not shown. You can check that out. I'm give it take away what they all the fluff of what the dialogue was. take away your emotions behind it with your initial preconceptions and just look and compare.
No, dude,
What I'm
because
saying
Yamato
is
has
what we're
not reached
doing.
her ceiling. There is
100%.
there.
You're
No, she
telling me
hasn't.
you think
She
she
could
has the
definitely get stronger.
capability to beat Kaido in the future. You think that?
To beat Kaido, no.
Okay, well then she's
She
reached
can
her
get
ceiling. There's
closer.
no way.
No, because she
There's
was not
no
that
way.
close to Kaido.
She held him
He
off.
was. She
She
distracted
held
him.
him off
She
in his
distracted him.
hybrid form
She
and tanked
distracted him.
attacks.
He was. He was. You know. He wasn't. Come on
She
now.
tanked his. You need to go watch it. You need to go rewatch it. I don't think you watched it. I don't think you read it. I'm gonna be honest. There's
I
no
read it.
way. Maybe you forgot. Maybe you
I
forgot.
sure did read it.
Maybe you forgot.
No,
Because there's no shot.
no, because you're
There's no
putting.
way.
She is not that close to Kaido.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying she's that close, but I'm saying she was strong enough
Because
to
you're
hold him
saying
off.
if
I
she
think
gets
that's her
stronger,
ceiling.
she'll be stronger than Kaido. She
I'm
won't.
saying that's what you're saying. Because there's no
No,
way she's gonna get
I'm
stronger.
saying she can get stronger.
How?
Doesn't mean
In
she's
what
gonna
way?
get stronger than Kaido.
Then what
She'll
is?
she'll
What
get
would you? What
stronger.
would you say? What would be her level cap? I guess. What would you say? Any stronger than she is right now? She's actually one of. She would be almost. I would say she's
It
comparable to
depends.
Zoro. Yamato is still stronger than current Zoro. Okay, no, no.
That's that's
I disagree.
debatable. I it can go either way.
I disagree. I completely disagree. I don't think I can go anyway. No, Yamato is
Yeah.
stronger than current Zoro is a wild statement. What? No, Zoro could be a Lucci who's like gotten to the pinnacle of what his devil fruit can handle,
Yeah, Lucci.
which which is you know Zoro hasn't grown since Wano. What? What? What?
Uh
Hasn't grown
I don't
since Wano. I do think he's grown. I don't
he,
think it's one of those like huge jumps like he's been having. I definitely think he's grown. King equals Lucci, same tier. Nah, I think King was stronger. I stand by that.
um
King's genetics were already stronger than Lucci.
it ought
Made
to,
him
yeah, I think I don't know. Just
because
depends,
okay,
I guess.
let's look at the feats, right? Look at their rank, their feats, and what they were
Say they're
able to accomplish.
similar.
King by himself was able to hold back Big Mom's crew, not the main people, not a lot of the main people, but I mean, well, that's not what I'm trying to say. She held back Prospero. I mean, King has held back Prospero. He's was able to get her to be knocked unconscious, get Big Mom knocked unconscious. Was able to hurt Zoro for the most part. Zoro had to put his life on the line to beat King. Like King was a problem.
Well, yeah, because Enmo is draining all his
Yeah,
pocket.
and as far as we know with King, he's just naturally that way. He didn't really have a training arc. He never really trained. He was just it was that was the main thing with him. That was the main thing with him was that his
I love
genetics
that
were
this
the
guy's headcanon is no one has a training arc. Everyone's just
because
has
we
always
see
been as
how
strong as
important the
they
training
are.
is. Well, we see
Yamato,
how important the
6-year-old,
training is.
always been this strong. She reached her
Well,
ceiling at 6, can't get any stronger.
no, but wait, we see how important the training is for each character.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
that's why I
that
always
it
mention it.
is
It's you have
important.
to mention it.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
If you don't mention it, then
we
it's
don't we
you're
don't
gonna be like, oh,
know
they're at
that
their
they
base,
didn't
they're at their
train.
base.
No,
It's just not. What do you mean?
we don't know that they didn't train because we don't
Well,
know what young Kaido and King what they were running around doing. Maybe they were running around
right, but just
fighting
because
different pirate groups for the fun
okay,
of it.
I'll state this. I don't believe training is the same as gaining experience. I don't believe it. Not in the same
I think
way.
experience is better. Like, yeah, you can
Uh
train all you want, but if you don't have the experience,
I
then
don't
it
think so
doesn't really mean.
because if you don't think of like Momonosuke, he's had so much experience, right? With all these people being around him and everything, and he couldn't even wield a sword. I don't think. Yeah, I think training is bigger than experience. 100%. At least when it comes to One Piece, at the very least. King was a beast, but I would have him in the same tier with current Lucci. That's top tier in my opinion. Lucci's top tier to you?
I mean,
Zoro can one shot Lucci. What do you mean?
okay, I don't know if Zoro can one shot.
Dude,
Luffy,
well, I
yeah,
mean,
Luffy can one shot.
Luffy's definitely, if Luffy can one shot him and then Zoro was like pretty much manipulating him the whole fight. If you read the manga, he was
Yeah,
manipulating him the whole fight. There was nothing he could do. Then
but
he
we
got
did
serious
skip a
and
lot
one
of that
shot.
fight, so we
No,
don't
we read the
know.
manga.
No. That's what I'm saying. In the manga, Oda kind of skipped over most of the fight. We just kept kind of peeking
Oh,
in
true. They
here and
kept going
there,
back and forth.
so we don't
Definitely.
know
They definitely
what was
kept
going
going in
on.
and out of it. But the last thing that happened was Zoro got serious and he ended Lucci like that, like it was nothing. Like he was just not even serious the whole fight. That's what happened. And then Shade says,
I
"What
mean,
do you
they
mean
were both
Zoro was huffing
tired,
and puffing
and
the whole
then
fight?"
Jinbei came and
What?
scooped Zoro up because remember that fight technically didn't have a winner. Jinbei came, scooped Zoro up, and because he threw an attack at Lucci and then scooped Zoro up, and then they went on their way
Yeah, and Lucci couldn't defend against it.
against
Zoro
what?
won, but that was a well against Zoro's attack. Zoro won, but that was a high depth. No, no. I think I don't. Okay, let me rephrase it then. All right, I'll concede that he won't one shot him, but I think if Zoro with his at full strength
You think it was
does his,
low to mid diff?
I would say it was low mid depth. I would say that, but I think Zoro in a full fight, in a
Hey, y'all, that's
full
all
like,
him.
I
Oh,
think Zoro would win.
y'all go ahead with that.
I would definitely win. I think Zoro would definitely win. I think I would vote for him
I don't
in
think
that
Zoro
fight.
would lose, but
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's
And
a
that also
cakewalk.
that idea too that Zoro would definitely just not lose against Luffy. That's a guarantee. We know that against Lucci. My bad. But then on top of that, to like go further with that idea, we've seen Zoro at his peak, right? On each arc, right? He was able to do insane stuff at the okay. Like he said, this is so much fun.
Okay, so
I mean,
is
okay,
a
look,
fact we know about the Straw Hats. They get stronger on every
every
island.
arc,
So
yeah, yeah, for sure.
that
I mean,
is
okay, with Dressrosa, he cut out. He could pretty much cut the island in half. That was at his peak, right? When he was fighting against Pika. Uh, Later on, we
entire
seen in
island.
Wano.
You think he
Yeah,
could cut
remember
the
Pika was
entire
bigger
island
than
in
the
half?
island. Pika was
He
bigger
was
than the entire island. He could, at his peak, at the strongest, in his strongest attack, in his strongest form, he could legit cut the island in half. That's what was shown. That's what that was. Because Devil Fruit manipulates what stone. So
yes
and the whole
the
island was on a whole block, and he and his height compared to the width of the island, he was bigger than the freaking island, and he cut him clean in half. So that's where Zoro was at that time. In Wano, we know his ceiling raised so high, but in Wano we know that what was it with oh yeah when he got the Enma upgrade, he couldn't even control it and slice the island, a whole like a mountainous a whole cliff. He sliced a peak of that area of the island off with an accidental swing. All right, like
so
he's
you're supposed to
definitely
cut the tree and it cut the whole.
yeah he cut the freaking most of the cliff off, and that was an accidental swing. Imagine if he was so serious and wanted to slice Wano, he could probably do something with that. I mean, look at Law. Law shot right through it and then even lower. He got to the core of the earth with an awakened technique. Zoro was doing similar feats without him even reaching his peak. Zoro's definitely stronger than Yamato, for sure, and I think he's definitely stronger than Lucci, 100%. I think it's a low diff to say in a full fledged fight with Zoro and Lucci, Zoro would win that.
I mean, yeah, Zoro will beat Lucci.
100%. I mean, a low diff for sure. Then with Yamato, oh,
Hello.
yeah, Shade says 100%. Yeah. Um, Shade says I would give it to you. Zoro's in the same tier as Yamato. I don't. think Yamato is in the. I think she's a little. I won't say she's completely like tiers below Zoro. No, no, no. I think she's like I would say a tier below. Like if Zoro is S tier, Yamato would be like A tier for sure. I do stand by that because I
Her a
when I'm
whole
thinking of S
tier
tier,
below.
I'm thinking of people who could be captains, who would like can be emperors in their own right, and Zoro could be definitely an emperor if he chose to. He already has conquerors, so it's just
Yeah,
whatever.
but he can't fully control it yet.
Right? I mean, because he didn't have the training. Case in point. That's what I'm saying.
Manga.
So like Yamato, I think has reached her ceiling because she doesn't have conquerors inherently, and she has no will to be stronger. So she cannot even train with as if she had conquerors. Um,
Yes, she
and on
does.
top of that,
Pretty sure we were shown she had conquerors.
did she? Wait, I'm no no no. I think it was yeah. She didn't have it because yeah, it was one of those because you know how Wano was showing that different characters had conquerors and all that. Like we thought that even Kid had conquerors, but he didn't have it. It was that whole thing. Yeah, because
Ah,
Wano
that
was
was
doing that with a lot of
solid.
characters. Weapon?
No, Kid does have conquerors because he did that little burst and it knocked out a few guys. I mean,
Did he?
it was
I'm not
sad,
remembering.
but
If he has conquerors, that boy was doing the wrong things in the training room. Cause there's no shot.
yes,
If I was in
Yamato
that
has
universe,
conquerors hockey.
Yamato does not have conquerors. There's no shot.
Yeah,
I gotta look this up. What?
yeah, yeah. We were showing that when she was fighting Kaido, I believe.
Then she has like kid level conquerors. There's no shot.
I
It
wants to
is
nerf Yamato
untrained.
so bad.
It's what we were showing. If
Okay,
we were
yeah,
showing
he
something
got it
huge
confirmed by
about it,
Kaido.
then
Okay.
Kid had it confirmed by Kaido. What?
See,
Why was Kid so garbage, bruh? Wow. Okay, Kid
mid,
was
bro.
so no, but yeah, I'm sorry. Yamato
I
and Kid need to train that, or
actually
should
think
have trained
he's
it for Kid.
because yeah, I mean we haven't seen him the whole time hidden in Elbaf,
Yeah,
and
right,
as we saw, he was on a sinking ship with a bunch of devil
right,
fruit
yeah,
babies.
yeah. No, that was unfortunate. Yeah, that's that's unfortunate. I think Yamato would have stood a better chance against Kaido if he had conquered. I stand by that.
She has conquerors though.
I mean, yeah, I mean like if she mastered it, my bad. If she had gotten to the point of where like not even Luffy's level, if she gotten to like Doflamingo's level at least, then I think it would have been something to gawk at.
Doflam.
Doflamingo did not have high level conquerors. I stand by that compared to like Luffy at the time. Definitely
Oh
not.
well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I'm like using him as base.
I thought you meant
Doflamingo heavily
Doflamingo
run.
and strength.
Oh no, she's definitely stronger than Doflamingo in strength. 100%. Yeah, I'm not. You don't misunderstand me. Um, I'm not. I don't think she's weak. I just don't think she's going to be uh ulti and like after ulti gets like a little training arc. I don't believe that.
She definitely would.
I don't think so. I think there'll be because I
It's
did say earlier that I think she would have Yamato would have the edge for sure, and I don't think she ulti's at that level right now at all. Because look at what she's doing right now. She's please let me serve you. That like ulti wouldn't do that if she was stronger. That's just not who ulti is as a character. But if the second she gets to that level, or above it, she's definitely, yeah. That's I think Ulti would win that because Ulti right now doesn't really even know how to fight. For what we've seen, she just headbutts and she grapples. That's it.
Well, that's her
Oh, and claws.
zone
That's it.
devil fruit.
Right, but she could do much more, right? Because we've seen the giraffe dude do much more. What's his name from
Okay, that's because he's in CP0 now,
That's
and
what I'm saying. If she learns how to fight,
he's got
then yeah,
Skywalk and
exactly. That's what I'm saying. If she
what you
learns how
call
to
it, the
fight,
powers. I forget what they're called.
yeah, the six powers.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If she learned how to fight, she'd be up
I don't
to
think she's getting
that
stronger than
standard.
Yamato though.
Is she getting okay? Now, if we're talking about whether it'll happen, probably not. But I'm saying in like that ceiling I was talking about, I think Ulti has a higher ceiling than Yamato, and I think she would beat her given the opportunity. 100%, 100% signed by that.
No, I don't think so.
I just do. I don't know.
I don't. Especially if big if Yamato ever does join the Straw Hat crew,
Mhm.
because I mean Luffy's crew is going to be one of the stronger crews in One Piece
Right, right.
that has ever been. So
Oh, facts.
I don't see her if she were to join. I don't see her ceiling just stopping there.
I do though. I really do. I don't think she'll get stronger than where she's at. I just don't. Because I think where she's at right now, it's kind of like the Brooke situation, where Brooke only got like strong as he is right now because of his mainly because of his speed, right? That's with now with her, she's as strong as she is right now because of her genetics. I think because of her genetics boost her so much, I don't think she'll actually get stronger. The only other way I see her getting stronger is if she trains her conquerors. That's it. Now that I know she has conquerors, she should just train that, and I think she would be terrifying.
I think she can definitely get stronger.
Yeah, she was a pro with that. What was it? A mace or whatever that was?
The Kabuto or whatever it's called. It was called.
Yeah.
Whatever that's called. Same thing that Kaido has. But yeah, yeah, it's yeah.
My bad. All right. Put him back. Yeah. Uh, definitely though. I mean, it's just something to ponder. We should get back into reading it. My bad for the detour. Um, our or an enemy
Oh snap!
encounter. Who the heck is that? It must be the intruder. Intruder. The human intruders. The ones who totally outclassed the castle guards. What's your deal? You're behind the kidnappings, aren't you? Did you just say human? We are gods. God?
Huh?
You sound like Enel or one of those celestial dragons. Why would a god go after the children of Elbaf? Yeah, they're my friends. Tap tap. Where are you taking them? Let them go. A child like you should know when to hold their tongue. Even for us, a clean abduction isn't feasible, given the sheer size of our quarry. Our only option
Ooh,
to
freaking!
ensnare passage to the Holy Land was to have them walk themselves over there. The Holy Land? You mean Mary Joyce? Your celestial dragons? No way, they're the worst. She's nothing like the ones I was picturing, though. I'm afraid this one likely holds an even higher rank, a god's knight. Brooke, what?
Wait, how do you know that?
Oh, wait a minute. He said he belonged to a kingdom. Remember before he became a pirate, he was a kingdom. He was like a infantry something.
No shot. This guy was
That's
part of.
hilarious. That is so hilarious. That is the funniest.
How does he know the God Knights though?
Because Shade says Brooke was a knight before becoming a pirate. Imagine.
That'd be insane.
Now that yeah, that'd be the twist of the century. But I think because he was part of the kingdom, so he probably was really close to the king when they were doing the every what 4 years they go to marriage wise.
Yeah,
So he
but we don't
probably heard
see. They don't see the God Knights
right because
that
yeah,
we've
the god knights
seen.
were kind of just governing over the celestials.
Yeah, or
But
chilling in their quarters like Summers was when he got transported there.
right, but I'm thinking like if he depending on what his role was and as close as he was to the king, he probably has heard some things. I don't think if you're going to marry Joyce every 4 years for your whole life as a king, you're probably going to hear about it in one way or another. We need to see more about Brooks' backstory. Right? This is
Yeah.
insane. Bro knows about the God's Knights. What the flip?
So that's why they
Okay,
showed his face up close up top. 'Cause they like zoomed
probably.
in on his face.
Yeah.
Above all that. Up right there.
Did you just say human? He was
Got
like,
like a
oh,
question mark.
did he notice? Does he know who this is?
He might.
Brooke.
Because why else zoom in on his face like that?
I'm gonna need Brooke to open his mouth and not talk about panties for the one time of his life.
I don't know if that's possible, man.
Like, what the heck, man?
Dude, Brooks a nowhere. What the heck?
Oh my gosh, that's insane. Okay, indeed. Don't tell me you're gonna force those kids into slavery. What the heck is this arrow thing? We won't let you, Zeus. You calling on me? Well, go away. Don't stop. It won't stop chasing me. Thunder Shark Tempo. Okay. What? The world was meant to simply vanish one day. That's how it was supposed to go. Run, Nami. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nami. It was me. It was you. Thank you. However, some among the humans realized what lay in store, and they made sure the entire world would know. Oh,
Over.
Clover, Nico Robin's mom, Vegapunk.
Forget her name. What's her name again? Olivia. Olivia.
Oh, nice one. I would not have remembered. Then okay,
Ooh, Usopp.
take that. We're not
Oh,
afraid of the celestial dragons, you bastard.
he just blew her in half.
Yeah, facts.
Holy crap.
Watch her body reconstitute with the arrows. Yeah, that was overkill, Usopp. It
Oh
was
yeah, she's
complete. It
got this.
completely blew away her top half. I'm so sorry, Usopp, bro. When you're shooting, you gotta shoot to kill, my guy. Come on, man. Huh? Crack. What? She's regenerating. I felt bad for her, but this is creepy. I must say it is rather unnerving to see the dead rise.
Just like the
Once it
freaking.
starts, it
So,
cannot be undone. What'd you say?
oh, I said just like the girl say she can freaking regenerate.
True. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Wow. Yeah, true.
Yeah, because
No one could stop it.
she got the mark.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
assuming they all can.
that's valid. Yeah. Wow, I knew it. The arrow must point to her target. Leave it to me, Usopp. An attack that telegraphs itself. How absurd. The countdown has started. Okay, whoa, okay. Um, yeah. The world is
he,
already entangled in the upcoming salvo of
he
the
jumped out
coming
of
Great
the
War.
ship. Oh
How
my gosh.
scary is that view,
He
though?
jumped out of this. That's
Bro
terrifying.
jumps
I would
from the
not want
ship,
to be fighting
decapped.
against someone who's like in the air like that.
Yeah, for real. I remember of that one scene
Freaking.
from God of War Ragnarok
Uh,
where the Viking dude jumped off the ship to attack the dragon. Remember that one scene where they're
oh
flying through the
yeah,
air?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
A worldwide war that's never going to happen. So this plot was to take the kids as hostages and put Elbaf under your thumb. That's beyond cowardly. Uh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, okay, my bad. I went left too far. It is said the Giants' allegiance will greatly shape how the conflict unfolds over time. Okay,
Yo,
then
that's
hostages under thumb.
Loki's fat, dude.
That's kind of adorable. I kind of hope you say it like that. That's hilarious.
Loki had Luffy next to him.
It looks like a chibi character. That's fantastic. Like a weird Gudetama.
Yeah, right. That's awesome.
I am merely carrying out the mission. It may well turn out to be a fruitless endeavor. I don't particularly understand the concept of hostages. The lives of a few children are as worthless to me as trash. What's wrong with you, you fiend?
Get him!
Colin!
Get him!
Right. 5,000 bricks? Gavot. Whip.
Ooh,
Ooh. Ooh. Snap. That's not good.
he punched Brooks' head off, dude.
Right. Beat the dog out of him. And Brooks stabbed him in the arm.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. Aloe.
Huh.
Faded arrow. Yeah. Whoosh. Nami. Dang. Super kick Nami.
Actually.
Sweet chin music. Ooh. Dang
Oh,
you.
yeah, Usopp is always getting.
Usopp doesn't deserve as many L's as he gets. He really doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm just at that level now. Like, poor guy. Well, are you ready, Gillingham? To tell the truth, Elbaf's communication network is limited. It's a shame. Dang, she took them all on?
Ooh,
I'm just realizing it. She took on Jinbei, Brook, Nami, Usopp, all at once.
yeah.
Why is she that strong? What the heck? Okay.
Mm.
I don't like that she's that strong, but whatever. It's a shame. It's a shame, but at least they have one of these important points in each village. Ah, Principal Kiba. Oh my, those are quite sharp. Dang. Principal! I can't move. That's because I use sleep paralysis on you. So this big old thing is telediction snail. I've never heard of it. Summers, try talking through it. You should be able to transmit nationwide. Got it. But I'm gonna need a cycling him. This one should go down soon. He's a former vice admiral. Huff huff. I thought you died on O'Hara. Robin, Chopper, don't move. Stay hidden in my hair. Oh dang, I forgot he's really huge. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. A school library. You should have cut the peaceful crap. You're meant to be warriors. There was a time. Oh, I'm reading ahead. I thought that was the end of it already. Wait, am I reading ahead? No, yeah, okay,
No, you
I
know.
am. Uh, the children. I'm
Oh,
begging you, take care of them. Ha 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 ha! Come on, it's time for your final charge. Hey, you hear that? Oh, dang, Robin's crying.
hmm,
A school library. You should have cut the peaceful crap. You're meant to be warriors. There was a time when your people might have shook the world. You're supposed to be our missionaries, right, Harold? King Harold, that bastard. He really messed everything up. What?
what could the noble king have done? Ooh, he's a rat.
Yeah, I wonder. Hmm, interesting.
My favorite, Saint Somers, the goat.
Okay, villain. That's funny.
Oh man. Hmm. So I wonder how you counteract her power then. Is it just like you just have to admit strong enough hockey, kind of like when um Doc Q did the thing to Law? You just kind of gotta admit strong
I'm
enough hockey
thinking
to counteract it.
probably didn't Luffy do something similar to the Gorosei when he was fighting on not Punk Hazard, on that one island I'm forgetting the name of?
Egghead.
Egghead? Yeah.
Hmm.
Didn't he do something similar?
um, I mean, he turned Saturn and Kizaru into pizzas and threw them.
Oh no, my bad. It was Joy Boy.
Oh, Joy
It
Boy.
was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
with
Joy
the
Boy.
knot. Yeah,
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't remember Luffy doing anything.
yeah.
I'm just kind of fighting them and goofing around.
Goofing, boofing.
Yup. Go so freaking cool. Yeah,
I agree.
you would
I agree
think
with that.
so.
Yep. I think she's pretty cool. Her mastery over the arrow fruit is something else. I like how you're talking as if devil fruits are real. And like she's so impressive how she uses the arrow fruit. Oh my goodness! If only I could. I think that's pretty awesome.
Hmm.
Not gonna lie, we should all do that now. For now on, as if devil fruits are real. That's how our channel runs.
We actually wish them to into being.
Yeah,
That
right. Just doing
would
as
be
if become real.
insane.
That would be absolutely wild.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh, I can't wait to see next chapter. Oh boy.
Jeez, yeah. I
Ooh.
mean, yeah. Next chapter is gonna come after our comics. Our, I wonder what's gonna happen. I feel like this is leading up to something huge. There's going to be with the pacing of
Oh
this,
yeah.
there has
There's
to be a
gonna
reveal or
be.
something.
That's why I don't think they're like the final enemy of this arc. It just feels like I don't know, not threatening enough.
Watch Gabon appear and just decap one of the goalie knights.
Imagine. I mean, what? He's with Dorian Brody, so
Mhm.
kind of close. I wouldn't doubt it.
That'd definitely be dope to see.
Comes in like hits one of them, they just go like flying back into the tree. Oh, dude, I can't wait to see it.
That'd be pretty sick,
My
yeah.
predictions.
Heck yeah. Alrighty. Transitioning. Let's see.
Ugh, boring.
What do you mean? What? Wait, what?
All right, sounds
All right. Let's do this. I'll be back.
good.
No problem. Alrighty. Let's see. Share screen. Boom. Starting. Starting
Oh
strong
my
with the
gosh,
comic.
what is on his chest, brother?
Uh, the soul of a demon. One can only assume. It reminds me of the Children of the Corn here.
So, this is why you got freaking what's it called? I
Hmm.
almost said indoctrinated.
And that's insane. That is wild. That is wild.
That's why he became part of the Brotherhood. I don't know what it's called, man. I
Part of
forget.
the
That's why this guy became a priest, man.
why I became a.
You
That's
want to
insane.
do something like this.
That's wild.
I think what it's called. The word for it.
Well, like, what do you mean?
There's a word for that.
When I joined.
No, because like you can like legally you can marry people now.
Oh yeah, ordained.
Ordained. There you go.
Yeah,
That's why you became ordained. You saw this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if? What if
That.
I got hired and it was like I had to like work with the guy
Good luck. Good luck.
in a in a beige trench coat who was blonde and British.
Remember what he says on the game, bro. He says, "You don't want to be my friend. I don't buy friends either."
I'm gonna get a quick, autograph and dip. Gone.
I believe it.
100%. 1000%. And a photograph, got to do it. And I'm selling that immediately. I'm not keeping anything related to him. I'm not
That's
doing
crazy.
that. The
That's
photograph is gonna
crazy.
start like burning like a freaking VV card. I'm good, bro. Give it to the Vatican.
That's crazy. You wouldn't go help him. That's wild, man.
No, no
Some
way am I
some some
helping.
friend this guy is.
Nah, bro. Who said I'm his friend?
He'd see my favorite car burning and he'd be like, "Oh well, I'm
Well,
gonna
yours is
sell it
different.
to the
I am not
Vatican or something."
approaching whatever problem Constantine is facing. I'm so good. I am so good on that.
Wow, this guy wouldn't fight Neuron for him. That's
I
crazy, dude.
would bully the budge out of Neuron, but there's no shot. I am towing up to him. That is insane.
That's wild, man.
Let's see.
Gotta know your real friends, chat.
That's crazy. Ooh, here we go. Jumping right in.
Ooh.
Go back a bit. This was all nothing. Desert's still there, of course, out past the grain. Silos and point in pivots like targets for an angry god. All them science sods in the 50s focus on cracking the planet. They must have thought the Ogala aquifer would last forever. It won't. 10 years, 20, the wasteland's nothing if not patient. But who's worrying, eh? Not while the reservoir is full and the green gold still buys opportunities and obsessions. Farming, faith, football, it ain't much, but anything's better than nothing, isn't it? That's the story of America in a funny way, the shifty assumption. Here, tell you what I've noticed. Little towns like this, all flags and forwards, and have a nice day now. It's the voices, way everyone talks a bit too loud, too bold, like everyone's performing contentment, like everyone knows the answer, but no one wants to hear the question. Places like this, there are biases you can play with if you know what you're doing. Give you an example. Smirking white priest and a silent black kid walk into a bar. All right, this is where. This is where. This is where. Uh, all right.
Oh man.
um, content warning. Uh,
This is
Constantine's kind of
all
morbid.
his beliefs. Nothing.
That's true.
It
Now
does
that's
not reflect
insane.
in any way on
Now that is insane, bro. Just put it all on me as if I wrote it. That's crazy. That is unhinged. Yeah, no. Content warning. Constantine's morbid and dark and just in your face, and they don't care. Peak comic though. That's all I'll say. All right, continuing. Okay. A smirking white priest and a silent black kid walk into a bar. People around here that smells plain old wrong. Smells like a story, maybe even a joke. Whereas me and my son, we smell opportunity. So, okay. Sit, behave, and none of that thrashing about, or it's no dinner for you. Don't overdo it, wanker. These people here are shitheads, not stupid. That was very hard to say without finishing the word, by the way. I think that was pretty impressive. Continuing. Uh, yeah, thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. Learn some new science, halfwit. Glass of water for the baggage, love, and a pint of your least storable beer. He disabled or something, or something. And you're a professional exorcist. Hell, you say? Yeah, I'm serious. Local prayer circle called me an evil spirit needs laying. Huh, that'd be sending Effie McHale, am I right? I swear that woman's dumber than a bag of hammers. We got no devils here, mister. Not much anything looks like. People out here with faces like a spanked arse. Real gloom to the place. Hey, what's we got 8 shifts in 10 seasons? UIL Division 1. Ain't no town got stats like that. Can your dummy play football, mister? Leave it be. Do your homework. Oh, okay. I can just tell this is gonna go somewhere, and it's okay. It's very hard to call. Okay. Your boy. That's that one yours. Him? F no. What you got there's a bona fide miraculous faith healer. Big old house fire up in Memphis. Neighbors say the whole family was screaming psalms while they burned. He's a sole survivor. Very next day they said he starts healing the sick. One business owner to another, I was hoping he could turn a little cash. There's money in that shit? If you take it seriously, yeah. Your mate Cindy and Co. They're offering 20K for results, earmarked for charitable causes. Naturally, that being your checking account. No comment. Makes no difference anyway. The lad's useless. Only true miracle I've seen him perform is that he only shizzes himself every second seizure. Between us, I think I'm gonna have to quit this gig. How come? So your job ain't it with or without the kid? Yeah, but there's rules. Can't lay a ghost without focus. Like a relic, a corpse, Cindy and Co. Won't even tell me who the spirit is. This is one of them towns with secrets in it. I told you we ain't got no devils. Cindy's boy Ted, he's acting up at school. That's all it is. He don't sleep so well. None of us does. Them god types is always rushing to the easy fix. No offense. My bad. I'm like burping, trying to stop it. None taken. Ear, you mind if I leave him here while I go break the bad news? This will go quicker without. What? No, wait a minute. Appreciate it. If he gets twitchy, just give him a slap. Sorry, kid. You just left him there? Oh my
It's
gosh.
crazy.
That's ah, gosh dang it. Constantine, bro. Come on. Any change? No, no change. I remain as I am before. Tangled in the roots of the harvest without any notion of why. Still a few cucumbers short of a salad, ain't you? Alright, mate. Last bloody time. An all powerful guy has dreams, has misplaced some twinkly magic dandruff. If we retrieve it, he'll fix everything, including your present condition of useless effing F-wits. Now, normally that's something spicy. There is a simple way to find it, particularly now that you have a sand grain of your own. You're welcome. Bit of a quick and nasty sympathetic magic. Use one thing to find the rest, and your Bob's your uncle. I don't not have an uncle, but we can't, can we? Oh man, bit difficult to read this in between trying to judge what's happening next, but okay. Because the aforementioned twinkly magic dandruff in the end of the enemy, which is why old pasty McWhimsicle face can't just grab himself in the first place. You were supposed to be my secret weapon. See Dream's place of power and yours? They're basically the same echoes of life. Only the green's older than the dreaming, especially the American part, where those three horrors are squatting so you could have snuck under without them noticing. That's why we're here, Bumble F, town where they coax the harvest out of dust. I was hoping to put a spring in your step. Instead, something has snared my essence. Something aches in the soil. Something aches in my balls, mate. And I'm pretty sure it's you. This was meant to be easy. Huh. Alright, fine. Show me why you can't get past the roots of this shithole. Show me why I have to give you my one grain of all powerful dream dust to a mute kid who shouldn't be caught up in this at all. And just bro just puts his finger in his face to show him. Oh, great. That's not terrifying. Huh, F me. I told you what happened here when I read it in the Schemes of Fate. There is a deep pain in this place, confounding my senses, preventing me from questing further. Hey, there's a Wikipedia about it and all. The horror speaks to only a few sleepless souls. but it ripples its guilt to the haunts far wider. Whatever happened here, none shall speak of it willingly. Story of the country, innit? Torrents of blood swept under the rug with a smile and a nod. So the kiddies don't have nightmares. Here, water. I meant what I said. What it's worth, we got no devils here. There was an incident, nothing religious about it. Amends were made. It ain't fair. The stain lingers. Our boys, they got the right to a future. You really got miracle powers. Hey, what's going on in the finger of yours? Hey, don't you touch me. Pride. Oh, snap. Wait, what? Oh, snap. Okay, this is insane. That's the debate. Place like this isn't about secrets. It's about what folks can ignore. This shit they can erase. Sometimes nothing really is better than something. But then, there's the guilt, ain't there? That RSH that won't stop. Well, what's Noah's offering that old bent in the bar, the way I turned the grain of sand on his fingertip? It's pride. It's a world where she can love her body without the aftertaste. It's not miraculous. It's not laying ghosts. It's not fixing anything. It's a dream. And like all dreams, well, I do declare. It's a con. Pride in one's children. I had a child once. I barely remember her. And now, where once I felt kinship to the realms of man, I see only a tribe of sly monkeys feeding their biosphere to the fire, while mothers overlook the sins of their brood, and fathers send their sons to swindle by proxy. Oi, less of that, alright? Noah doesn't know, nor does not. It's sooner keep it that way. What hope a planet whose guardians disavow their own heirs? Yeah, well, sometimes being disavowed is the best a kid can get for Christmas. He's better without. You are a liar, John Constantine. I feel the yeast spores teeming in your veins, the ravening colostrum in your rotten gut. I do not think that you can enact such convoluted schemes to help your son. I think you are concerned only for yourself. You think what you like, you shambling old git. But I'll tell you this: I've used dream sand before. Old bloody bag of it. Could have done anything, become anything, but what did I do? I picked apart a conspiracy nobody else even noticed. I took on the darkness myself. Itself. Don't you accuse me of selfishness, you rancid effing turnip. I beat the Brujeria at their own game. Me, a scouser, off the effing estates. As I recall, you did so only by manipulating me. I have always wondered how you knew so much. You seem so much less mysterious since those days. You ain't quite as wilted as you act, are you? I merely see what I see, a town rooted in shadow, a nation rooted in the self, a planet hurrying towards ruin. Maybe I worry for the world that don't have a manipulative C word like me in it. You think about that? The sin absolving delusion of the irreplaceable savior, F you. Understand, Constantine, even if I had not been enfeebled, if I were free to seek your magic sand, still what I lack is neither mind nor might, but motive. Your species is a disease. You are merely a vector of infection. Why on earth should I help you? F it. Total waste of time. Bro got mad and walked in. That's hilarious.
that's funny.
I mean, argue with freaking Mr. Pessimist. Like, I'd be pissed too.
John Constantine. Oh, that's
Come on,
awesome.
Tosspot, let's go. There's a theater in Aberlin offering 10 grand to put down a Pull Easy wedge. Wait a minute. Yeah, he seems to kind of like it here. Get on real well with my boy Cody. I was thinking, since he ain't much use to you anyways, maybe you could stay a while. I got a spare room in my place. He reading her. Why are you looking at me like that? I was waiting to hear what you're offering, love. What? I ain't gonna buy him. You don't own him. Bullet, because if I can't exercise the spirit. John, please contain yourself. This is insane. Bullocks, if I can't exercise the spirit for them knobheads up in the road, I'm out 20 grand. This big sack of stupid's all I got. Anything better than nothing.
It's crazy.
That is that is unhinged.
It's
That
crazy.
is so unhinged.
This big sack of stupid. Oh, poor guy.
Right, I feel so bad for the kid. Is he good?
Right. No wonder he be having
Uh,
seizures.
right, just being mean. Everyone's mean to him.
Right.
20 grand or information on where I can find the body. She's like, I'm like, what? I told you there's no ghost here. Do me a favor, love. I know what happened. I know as much as anyone with a bloody Google. Everything, ever except the end. There's a poison here, you know that? It's killing this town, slow but steady. Your sons ain't gonna get no sleep till someone draws it out of that source. You're a faker and a shill and a cruel son of a bit to this there boy, and I got nothing more to say to you. Deputy Garrett, could you stop on out here, please? I believe you ought to be on your way, English. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Now, oh, no. Tam done filled me in, son. Now, as sooner things were kept peaceful like towns are in that, but I ain't above taking a look at allegations of contemporary slavery. Garrett, your son's one of the six, ain't he? Listen, I can help him. I just need bullshit. That girl ran off. We don't know where, and that's the end of it. She wasn't one of them. She wasn't one of us then. She ain't no. Well, look after our own, Reverend. That's only natural. Now get. Hmm? Oh, sure. Go on ahead. Can you handle yourself, or you sure about this, Tam? Trust me. Get the boys together and the rest of the parents every effing Cindy. You'll see what he can do. I'm telling you, the vision he showed me, it's miraculous. Anything for our boys, right? All right, mate. Squeeze through quick as you can, and we knew something was off about y'all. You know, I ain't slept right in 6 months. I kept thinking she's there, that girl, just staring. That's all she does, stares him down at the end of the bed. Funny what that'll do to a fella, huh? But I still know trash when I see it, and I still know how to have me some fun. Dang, what the? If you want to get out of here, you either kiss the urinal or come at me. Either way, it's on YouTube in 10. Oi, oi, Belland, you deal with me, alright? You leave the boy alone. He's my. Wait, how did this happen? Oh, they went to the restroom. Oh,
Yeah.
he went to the restroom. He's trying to sneak him out. Okay. Dang! Blasted him! Hey, yo. What's that boxer's name who has that exact thing? From that one movie. That's that Apollo Creed.
Apollo
Left.
Creed.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's exact same form.
That's funny.
Well, I don't know what we're about to see when I scroll, but again, content warning. That's wild. No, no one. Come on, mate. I know what they did. I get it, but you're better.
Dang.
Consistency.
Beat the bricks off
Yeah, beef.
of him. Oh man.
He is the nastiest left. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
The boy is safe, but the swindle has failed. So nice to have a normal pals. It's a variation of the old pedigree dog scam. John attempted to trade a fake faith healer for the truth. Instead, they sent a man with a gun. America, huh? Perhaps it's just what America's become under its new mistresses. It doesn't matter, nothing will change. Let this sordid nation rot with the bones of those it has trampled. I will return to my leisure and wait out the human virus. I cannot pass from the soil, I cannot pursue the missing sand, and I see no reason that I ought. He's suffering. F, you spokies are a right shower of miserable blowbags, huh? Wow, she's like, what has she done to help anyone?
Not much.
She has not done anything but talk crap and act as if she's part of the conversation. She has not done anything. Oh my gosh. We history lesson for you, courtesy of an educated lass. 12,000 years ago, folks say F it to hunter gathering and take a punt on farming, right? They breed big bash coos, train clever dogs, plant seeds by the billion. Well, supposedly cities make sense, don't they? Surplus and collaboration and all that. Carve out in the wild like islands of ideas. Law, loyalty, money. Everyone thinks, ugh, great. Life just got better. Did it, F? Used to be. A feller chase a wild pig a few hours, then beat and and dream the rest, you know? But now, plowing, digging, herding, mining, writing, typing, talking, one job per heed, Dante Dusk, over and over till you die. And what's this? You get cities, you get classes, ones at the bottom eat shite and die young. So now you got disease, famine, slavery. Suddenly there's a state war and prejudice. Suddenly we're sharing depressions and divisions and diversions. And all along at every step we celebrate our progress. It's the same with kids, with legacy, with choice to do anything, the right thing. We focus on changing the world, being the effing grown-ups, when actually what's changing is us. I do not understand what this have. Humans will fight to the death over a single manky hill, pal, but we've set aside fully half the dry land on the planet for this. Grains and grays, and we worship it. We'll even knowing we break ourselves to bits for it. Everything we are, everything about these unsatisfied gray weak creatures we become comes from the chains that bind us to this. We didn't domesticate the green, it domesticated us. And now I'm awful sorry, some spooky all bite. Told you the best we can do is lie back and quit, but F you for believing it. You've a choice. You can either wait till humanity F's up so bad we disappear and likely take yous with us, or you can help your children to be better. Alright, give me a second, sorry. Alrighty? Could have been anything. Online humiliation, gay bashing, racism, you name it. Sort of sordid stuff happens anywhere you look. But it wasn't, was it? It was rape. 6 boys, 4 mascot masks, 2 phones, 1 girl. Pills in her drink, bruises her arms, like leopard prints, you told me. Yeah, and I'm proud of you not stabbing that little roach skull back there. I would. But there's more to it, mate. It ain't just what they did, it's what came after. Oh, okay, there's a lot of reading. Okay. I don't know why I'm complaining now that there's a lot of reading, but this is like a different format, and I'm like, oh gosh, okay. I knew it when she brought up randomly that the boys have a future to the miracle dude. I was like, oh nah, something crazy happened. That was too
Yup.
realistic. um,
Sure did.
Within a week, defendant's parents lost a public campaign for commutation of sentence, receiving over 9,000 local signatures. The appeal featured highly in national media outlets. CNN journalist Lily Saxon, present during sentencing, said it was incredibly difficult to watch what happened to these young men with such promising futures. Star football players watched as their lives fell apart. This would happen. This really would happen.
Oh, it definitely would. Yeah.
Did you see what she was wearing? Boys will be boys. Not fair to ruin such promising young lives over one stupid mistake. Uh, that's unfortunate. Hmm. Interesting. She didn't top herself because nobody believed her. She topped herself because everyone did it, and it didn't matter. Because everyone did, and it didn't matter. We messed up, and we were supposed to work out where the police hit her body. Where this curse is coming from is to set her free. Now, we didn't F up, mate. I told that barmaid things wouldn't improve if someone draws out the poison at the source. Didn't you see what she did? She looked straight at your glass of water. Oh, he was reading her. Smarticle particles. Alrighty. You'll help the girl get peace? Peace? Psst, suppose so. Better than nothing, in it. I was just wondering if that's enough. He looks just like. I love how they kept. First of all, I want to mention this. They kept the design the same throughout everything.
Uh,
I love that. That's so unique. And even the voice actor slash real life actor of him looks the exact same. And it's the most amazing thing they've ever done with a character. Like with Batman, they keep switching him out, giving him different variations. But with
yeah.
Constantine, he's just the same, and it's freaking awesome. All right, continue. Doesn't have to be. You got a grain of dreams, own sand in your pocket, and no end what you could do, what you could become. Perish, reward, forget. It's all up to you. Why me? Because I saw how you smiled back there with blood on your knuckles. My smile? Because it's a parent's job to make their children better. It just is. I am released. hmm The horror is gone from this watered soil. Yep. I am willing. I am willing to help find the sand to help heal this nation. Is that right? You're welcome. Ear like, nose like, get the scent, find the rest. This is considerably fainter than it was. Yeah, well, we used it a little, but we used it a little bit, didn't we? West, west, where the dream falls into the sea. I will find you when I have found it. He's smiling. He's like, all right. I love that. The cloud formation forms a skull.
Yup.
Fire peak. All right. Continuing. I did not countenance the usage of my stolen power, nor did I sanction interference in the dreams of these people. Didn't forbid it either. Anyway, weren't up to me. Leave it to a mute to understand it, to suggest the best course. The problem ain't about punishing or rewarding, it's about noticing. It's making it so things can't be ignored. Tonight, every adult in Massiville, okay, will live an hour of her life. The girl whose face and name they're so set on forgetting. That hour, 4 rubber masks, 2 cell phones, bruises like the leopard print. And tomorrow, none of our business, mate. It's up to the parents, ain't it, to make their kids better, however they think best. Still, whatever happens next. Okay. It's not. It's better than nothing. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Yep.
Dang.
All right. Very somber ending. Wow. Hmm.
Oh boy.
Yep. Jeez.
Man, when they walked into that bar, I thought it was going a completely different
Oh
direction.
yeah. 1,000%. Oh man.
Especially with the way he worded it.
Why did he start off that way? I was so scared to read. You saw how I was starting to like distract from it. Just bring the intensity down. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
God. Sack of stupid, bro. That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
He did develop a sack of stupid. That was mean. Why are you so
That is.
mean? Why do you say that?
Poor kid.
Right. All right. So that was
Just dead
Constantine.
in America.
That was well, not the latest, but that was one
Dead
of
in
the things we're
America
covering.
issue 4.
Issue 4, yes.
Not an
Okay.
absolute Batman issue 7.
Actually, it is absolute Wonder Woman.
Oh my gosh. We still have this in the lineup.
Well, oh, what up, Shade? Yeah, we are reading now. Absolute Wonder Woman. We just finished. Constantine Dead in America, issue 4. Uh, very somber for crying fast. We'll get to the One Piece at the end. That's what we will be doing. The
Yup.
latest chapter. Kind of the format when there's two back to back.
Yup.
Ooh, don't worry, we can't wait till we get there either.
Because
Just
Icy
gotta
been
enjoy the
slacking.
road. Okay, well, I'll tell yeah, this time, yeah. Yeah, I'll agree. This time, yeah. It was a lot came
Yup.
up. Quite a lot.
Yup.
Oh, absolutely good time to bring this up. I'm glad you sort of mentioned the slacking because I have been
Brother.
working on a couple things. So one thing during this little intermission I'd like to bring up is of course something we announced a bit ago. Discord is open. Check our YouTube description for the link. If it needs to be updated, please let me know. I will correct it as soon as possible. Um, there we'll have exclusive emotes, some more sound bites uploaded. You'll get notified of when we're live. Of also when their clips are posted to TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Just the whole shebang will be there. So that's something to look forward to. Also would like to talk about.
Yes.
We have a TikTok shop now, where we upload. Well,
Yeah.
we ourselves design the clothing for it. It is all anime inspired. Um, well, not all of it, right? Some of it's going to be Shades of Fire. Thank you. We're definitely working hard at that. Some of it's going, about 50% of it's going to be anime inspired. The other 50% will represent our personal ideals with like our walks of life, right? We do want to sort of mention that with the anime clothing, we're going to take inspiration from very real world aspects, such as uh, One Piece does or other popular animes do. For example, one thing that we have up right now on the shop is
Mhm,
Jinbei, what is it,
mhm.
a hoodie? A
Yes, hoodie, hoodie, hoodie.
yeah, a Jinbei hoodie. He's performing the haka, and if you're of what would it be, Polynesian, right? Polynesian, or they
Yeah,
do hakas also.
Brazil.
Um, right, yep. If you have haka in your blood,
Chilean.
then check that out.
Heck yeah.
um, so among that we have I think what one or two other things as well anime related,
Yeah, you put
and
that
more on
stupid
the way.
candle up, didn't you?
No, I actually took that down
Oh.
because I was like, I wanted it to be gag, but that felt like so low quality as a gag, so I took it out. We'll be posting
Yeah.
a different gag, right? um,
Okay.
but yeah, definitely more to see from that. Check it out when y'all can. And
Yeah.
last thing to mention, there'll be another announcement at the end, but last thing to mention right here in this intermission,
Yep.
Crunchyroll Awards voted submitted.
Yeah.
Um, so we will be talking about that more in depthly, probably in the next stream. Uh,
Yeah.
we're looking forward to this. It's definitely going to be something dope and
Heck yeah.
Uh, oh yeah, right. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
one day you don't know. Maybe we'll be one of the judges, right, for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. That's definitely something
Maybe.
we're into doing. um, but yeah, I hope y'all
Okay.
be here for that when that happens. Um,
Are we
jumping
gonna
right
go
into
over
the
our
next thing.
submissions?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up.
Heck yeah. Okay. Jumping right back in, we will be covering. Oh, Shade says that's cool. Thank you. Working hard
Oh,
on
not
those.
that woman.
I mean, hey, this is something we speculated. That might be a banger, right? Right there.
Boo.
That kind of goes
Boo.
hard. That kind of goes hard. Come on.
Boo. Boo.
What do you mean? Absolute Wonder Woman issue 6. Let's jump right into it.
She seeks.
Yes. Oh, let's start right there. Is this like new? This is new art. This is a different artist. Or am I
It looks
tripping?
like it. It looks a little
Okay.
different.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. We're going somewhere. Neo Princess and see that. Let's see that pretty face. Okay. Who is
Demiurge?
this?
No way.
Wait, what?
Demiurge, because he said Neil.
Oh, right. True. Facts. Facts.
And she was
Throne room of Hades, the underworld. Hades,
80s.
lovely princess, you cannot leave the underworld. Okay.
Oh man,
Oh yeah, it's about to go down. The the lady or the tiger?
the tiger.
Wait a minute, isn't that There's something else. She's not called the tiger,
Artist
right?
is
Oh, let's cover that up. Artists. Madia De Lewis. Wait, Eulis. There it is. Eulis.
yes.
Matia Eulis. Dang, that's hard to say. That is a tongue twister. Goodness gracious. Letterer Becky Carey, writer Kelly Thompson. Kelly Thompson's known, very known.
Chris Conroy is the editor.
Any relation to the voice actor? I don't know. That'd be cool.
Okay.
I want to let you look that up. That sounds interesting. Ash Padilla, assistant editor. That made me think of Smosh, but there's no way. Um, Hayden Sherman and Jordy Belair, Sean Murphy and Simon Go, Joshua Swabby. That's an amazing name. I'm not gonna lie to
That's
you.
awesome.
That's a fantastic name.
Swabby.
Swabby. Dustin Yugen. Ningen. Okay, well, alright. Continue.
This guy. His
Whenever I see
inner
that
Horty
tattoo,
Jones came in.
facts.
Ringen.
Except I did. Yes, you did, and we'll be getting to how you did that in short order. But first, why did you not remove her weapons? She had none, sire. Nearly everything she's wearing is a weapon, you fool. Disarm yourself, princess. He said she didn't have any. I am surprised, sire. You are a god, and yet you fear my weapons. Curiosity rules this more than fear, I'd say. I wonder if that is what the stories will say. I see you, but hear your mother's tongue, unfortunate. May I keep my boots, sire? You may, if only to speed things up. Better. Do you think I could smell an enchanted pouch? The magic coming off that thing might as well have cartoonish stink lines. Empty it. Why is Hades talking like a nerd? What? You notice this crap? What the flip?
Yup.
Alright. I never imagined you as a fan of cartoons, sire. That tongue Cersei has sharpened it a bit too far, princess. Perhaps it was also sharpened by circumstance. My statement stands. Dang, wait, she has different. Okay, different lassos. Alrighty. Just what just what every wait, what? I can't even speak. Just what every growing girl needs, I see. Bring me the red lasso. I advise against that, sire. I'm sure you would. None may wield the nemesis lasso but me, my liege. We would not have crafted such dangerous weapons in such a dangerous place unless we could be certain they would not be misused by others. You and my mother have been busy. When you live in a place that constantly tries to kill you, weapons become second nature, sire. Tell me what this nemesis lasso is made from. When I was very little, Circe used to send me on small errands around our island, little things like gathering pointless weeds, which I am now certain she threw away when I wasn't looking. When I was older, she would send me for more dangerous items that she needed, its feather of a firebird that frequented our island in the spring, or ancient bones from the floor of the wild sea. It was only when she sent me to Prometheus that I began to understand the true scope of my mother's vision. Before Mount Prometheus, on the borders of myth and reality, it was called something else before, but as long as I have been alive, I have known it as Mount Prometheus. I suppose when you chain a titan to a mountain to torture him for eternity, it does become his mountain. This is okay. So any women watching, um, you're welcome. What the heck?
For what?
Look at this, bro. Look at this is the most like insane thing that
What?
that I have seen comics do besides Constantine's wording. Okay, wild.
This guy.
We mean this guy acting like he don't see it. Oh, Themis, my fair dyke, my blood spilled in your honor. Hear me in the name of of all who are unjustly bound. Bless this axe that it may strike true in thy name of justice. Ask your forgiveness, Lord Prometheus. Okay, so she just got it like that. Okay. Forgiveness for my inadequacy. I confess I have not the power to free you permanently, but I thought a respite might be welcome. It is indeed, princess. Hello, sister. I wonder if I might persuade you not to eat from my friend anymore. I know, but even gods are sometimes wrong. Do you not also find that to be true? Ah, thank you, sister. I might I ask you to pass the message to your friends. You will have the thanks and friendship of Diana, witch of the Wild Isle, for all my days. I'm confident she and all those she knows will not return, but that does not mean nothing else will come. Again, I apologize for my limitations. Zeus's decree are difficult to maneuver around, even for those of us who know the way. Drink as much as you like; it will replenish you. It will replenish as you do. Circe has always been clever. I'm happy to see she has not lost a step since being trapped in the underworld, and I am even happier to see that her daughter is much the same. Thank you, Lord Prometheus. You honor me with your words, but my presence here is not unselfish. You wish for something in return, yes, but only if it is no trouble to you. Well, let us see, princess. Ask for your boon. A vial of your blood, Prometheus, a part of you, champion of humanity, their greatest ally and protector, to power a weapon of fire and justice. I pledge my own name and the name of my mother, Circe, sorceress of the Wild Isle, that I will use such a weapon with only good intentions and in the service of protecting humanity from monsters, including the gods, should it come to that. Strike off the tip of my fingers so you may have my flesh and my blood as for your weapons, and perhaps something else too. I am not worthy of this gift, Prometheus, but it is exactly what you are worthy of, Princess. Do you forget that, like your mother, I too can see the future? You have a dangerous path ahead, and I wish to aid you. Will you accept? I will, thank you. Good, then strike my finger with your axe and make certain the blood flies. Bless this offering of flesh and blood, and I'm not saying that. May it bring. I was gonna be like, oh, can't say that. All right. Um, dang, she cut him deep.
Yo.
May it bring justice to the world as Prometheus so divines. The blood of Prometheus, god of fire, fire of life, we thank you for your sacrifice. Diana, look, my last gift to you. Rise, great one. Once born from the blood of Medusa, eventually betrayed and killed by Zeus, now reborn of my blood and cry of justice on the very mind, rise up.
Oh,
Pegasus and live
oh,
again. Oh! Oh, Pegasus.
dang. Okay.
That's how it was born. Prometheus's blood and what was it? What of Medusa's? It was
Mhm.
blood of Medusa and the blood of Prometheus. Okay, interesting. This is a dangerous game to play with a guy who already has you chained. I delight in spiting in his eyes. Should we all? You climb this treacherous mountain to hide the scope of your powers from those looking closely, but you should fly home. Pegasus, like so many, have been radicalized by injustice. You will make a fine pair. I am forever in your debt, Lord Prometheus. The gods are full of surprises. In my experience, they are usually horrific surprises, but occasionally they remind you of their true potential. Dang. Why is he so gully gully?
I don't know.
Buddy is you know what I'm saying? This is why I'm like it's adding to the women perspective because why is this guy chilling just like vibing?
I don't know.
Took a shot of whatever she gave him.
Yeah, right.
Like this is not he is tortured his whole existence.
Yep.
What are you doing? Though not today, perhaps. Ah, the arrogance of youth. It's almost charming. This lasso, Nemesis, you called it. It is made of much more than just Prometheus. I sent something else, something dark and venomous. Yes, Basilisk. You killed the last Basilisk? Yes, as a trophy? This seems a bit savage for all your talk of justice, Princess. I do not kill for trophies. The Basilisk's soul was soaked in the blood of the innocent. Yes, well, aren't we all? But that is not why I killed Zeus. Okay. Zeus apparently angry that I was still alive and had tasked me had whoa stroke what that it was still alive had tasked it with killing me. Ah, it regularly appeared on the Wild Owl trying to fulfill its mission. Jeez, I could not get that out. I hated that.
Sure
Okay.
couldn't.
What the flip? I had decided it would be better to surprise it in its own lair, so I tracked it until it laid its head down to rest. A look from the basilisk is lethal. To see its eyes is certain death. It is a literal fact or simply poetry about the danger, impossible to know. And so before entering, I used magic to blind myself. In some ways, being unable to see was not a weakness, and it still had weaknesses to exploit. A basilisk is highly sensitive to certain smells, and a witch who can blind herself is more capable of manipulating a smell to enhance it 10,000 fold. Oh wow. A scent that would drive even the most sensible of creatures into a frenzy. Of course, I had removed my own sense of smell before entering. Wow. She'd just be doing anything to win. I rock with it. You notice that? She's like, by any means, she's gonna take the W. I rock with that. That's different. It's a fresh breath of air for like heroes. Rest easy, Basilisk. May you find that peace that eluded you in this world in your next one. The last Basilisk, and naturally you and your mother harvested the body, the venom, all of it. Naturally, a witch never lets anything go to waste, a mark of both respect and conservation. Yes, I'm sure the Basilisk appreciated your conservation. Why is he so sassy? Why is he so sassy, bro?
I don't know.
What That's the word I've been trying to use. Not nerdy, he's sassy. Why is he so
Yeah.
dang sassy, bro? You are
Oh.
Hades, bro.
It reminds me of the Hades from um Hercules.
Yeah, facts. Is that what they're going for? The blue hue as well?
Right.
What the fudge, dude?
Just missing the two little demons.
Right. I mean, he got one of them.
Yeah, sure.
What the heck? Okay.
Oh
It is
man.
less about the basilisk, more about the wider world. I find. Well, this has all been very educational, if theoretical. Theoretical. You think I did not do these things? Not at all. But let us see how you feel about conservation when applied more personally to you, mother. Oh, dang.
Dang.
Had her yoked up. That's crazy. Ah, at last, no more smart remarks from that too sharp tongue. We all have weaknesses, princess. You're right. Yours was quite easy to pinpoint. Next to
Facts.
the arena. Oh, okay. Lil Diana. Oh, it's like a little thing. Okay. What the heck? Just concentrate, Diana. This is your first transmor. I hate that word. This is your first transmogrification spell, and you must focus. I know, Mama. Diana, what is that? Yay! Look how happy he is. Diana, this is not in the spirit of what we discussed. I know, but it's what he said he always wanted to be. Isn't it nice we can do that with magic? Now that he's happy, maybe he won't be so naughty. Let's transform everything. I warned you last time. You only have yourself to blame. Now open up. Are you guys okay? Everyone out. You guys have got to be more careful. What if I hadn't found you this time? Oh, is that it? That was just adorable.
Wow.
At the end.
Yeah,
This was something light, you know.
yeah,
This is really light. Um, because the last thing we've seen is Hades having Cersei chained up.
yep.
Look at how he's sitting. Why is he so sassy, bro? I need answers.
I don't know.
What the heck? What in the world? Okay. And then you have like
Awesome.
this adorableness going on. Alrighty. Well, that was a nice read.
Yeah,
That wasn't at all what I was expecting in any way, shape, or form. Right?
definitely not.
Let me make sure I get fix these real quick. Okay. Okay. Um, got that. Next. Okay. Making sure I'm setting up for everything.
Yeah.
uh, all right. Dang, what's next is absolute Batman.
Yup.
Whoa. Oh snap. Alrighty. This is worth the wait, in my opinion. Oh dang.
Absolute
There he
Batman.
is.
Snowy cover.
Oh,
Who could it be?
oh, oh, I snapped, dude. I snapped with that tune. I did. Oh my gosh. What do you mean, eh? That's as close as you can get. Oh man, this is fire. Oh man. Okay, continuing. Oh, not what I was
Oh,
expecting. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Colorful is life.
It is.
Alrighty, let's go. Prologue, Tanzania. Then to the land of ice we go. Exciting, eh? Not much farther now. We can't stay down here a little long. Can we? We can't stay down here a little longer, Papa. There's so much to see. Ah, there's even more to see inside the glacier. I know it's hard to believe, but that ice on that mountain holds more life inside of it than this whole rainforest. You won't believe your eyes. Okay, Victor? Victor? Victor, what's wrong? Oh, oh, wait a minute, Victor.
Man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it hit me.
Yep.
Oh, that's okay. This is about to be wild. I wonder what they're doing here, man.
Oh man.
Okay. Gotham City, present day.
Well.
Give me a second, my bad.
Okay. Ugh. Ozzy, you probably knew him the best. Anything you want? Do 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 do.
Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that. Had to take care of something. Gotham City, present day. Well, who wants to start? Ozzy, you probably knew him best. Anything you want to say? I mean, he was expletive crazy. I don't know. We all knew him. Harvey is the one who talks for an effing living. I'm assuming it's effing. Classy, Ozzy. Real classy. Fine. Like everyone, when I think of him, I think of the game. It was an old neighborhood thing, the one all us kids played whenever we were about to do something we shouldn't. You lay an open matchbook on the sidewalk. Whoever hit it with their match got to choose the poor got to choose the poor kid who had to do the dare. Steal the magazines, buy the fake ID, the M80s. But he was best at it, a master. Won like 90% of the time. The smirk he got when he tossed his match. The funny thing about Mitchell matches Malone. Though he was though was that the kid always chose himself for the dare. Always stuck out his own neck. That's who he was.
Matches Malone.
I think we heard of that before, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. See, just like I said, he was expletive crazy. Harvey just took the long way around effing show off. Anyone know how he was doing recently? I heard he was on the up and up after this last stint at Blackgate. Yeah, he was always on the up and up until he was on the down and down. So who saw him last then? I did. Bruce, I was the last person to see him. 1 week ago. Batman Combat Journal, April 19. The city feels strange. The streets look less familiar every day. For the past month, ever since the Black Mask incident, the city has been under martial law to ensure people's safety from threats like the Batman. Mayor Hill has issued a 10 p.m. curfew. There are police on every corner, outfitted with fancy new gear. Even the wealthier, the weather. Oh, I couldn't even see that. Even the weather feels dangerous. A freak snowstorm predicted. Pennyworth called, said I should lay low until he's back. Go to work, but there's no work. Lucia says all the city construction projects have been halted. Something is happening. I can feel it. Like this is all part of some bigger campaign, something too big to see from the ground. Whatever it is, though, I can't shake the feeling it all comes back to that place. Arkham, the massive black site they're building right off the coast of Gotham. Was that say the Chew? Was that the Crew?
Yeah,
What
the
was that?
crew.
Crew? Bro, what the f? The Crew. Haven't read Cursive in so long. The Crew building it is private. Some company called JK. I have to get on that crew. I will. Which is why I'm heading to the Elliott Bridge at 5 in the morning. Meeting matches Malone. Oh,
Matches.
matches Malone. Bruce, is that really you? Last the guys heard, he was into into running LD scams, or LD? No, ID scams, high-end barcodes, laser engraved. My hope was that he could get me work papers to get on the Arkham crew. When I asked him 2 weeks ago, he said he'd get right on it. Then nothing until this morning when he said it was urgent. Matches, how are welcome me, buddy? He was nervous, spooked about being followed. With the cops everywhere, I couldn't risk gear. Bringing gear is what that says? Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a fight, all I have is the cast. Pennyworth insisted on it being medical and medical only, but then he left town and I did my own engineering. You okay, Matches? What? Of course, yeah, I'm great, great. Yeah, and I got the work papers, but I did you one better. You didn't. Ah, but I did. I spent the last week on their crew inside that place. Matches is cool. Why would you do that? You know me, Bruce. It's just how I do. This isn't the expletive game, Matches. It's like he's a cartoon character. Um, it's fine. You know what it feels like? He's talking to him as if it's like Bat Might or something.
Yeah, right.
It's fine, man. I mean, it's actually not fine because that place. Now I've been to my share of lockups, nasty ones too, but this Arkham is next level, like beyond. And get this, they're putting people in there already. It's up and running. What? Yeah, it's alive. Look, I'm going back in tomorrow and I'll get more, but here, take this. Come on, man. Don't be mad at me. I'm not mad. I'm just it was supposed to be me. Hey, look at me, Bruce. It's good to see you, man. Truly, I miss you and the guys. Crime Alley for life, right? And I wouldn't have done this if I didn't want to. The truth is, I owe you for what? For matches. Oh,
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 what?
oh my gosh.
Blood out of every pore, bro.
Oh, dude.
Matches.
Matches Malone.
The realest one, bro. Pour one out right now
Yeah.
from my boy matches. Oh man.
Yeah.
He ain't deserve that. Come on. Rip. No. Whoa, wait. Dang. It's just like every blood came out. Okay. Every ounce of it just poured out. That's crazy. X would have hell. The police report said it's wrong. Whoever killed him used some kind of biological weapon. There are some leads in his phone, clues. I'll get the person who did this, I promise. I just wanted to tell you that. And that's all you want to tell us? Seriously? Bruce, we thought you were dead, buddy. The last thing any of us heard, you were diving out of my plane dressed like expletive nurse Arachnu. That's hilarious. I didn't mean to worry you. I have to go. No, no way. You're not going anywhere. We're talking about this here and now. We're talking about Batman. All right. But that's funny, right?
Yeah.
Like nose for right now. That movie was not okay. Ruined my perception of bro.
Oh yeah.
I used to think of him as that cool guy from SpongeBob, but now he's a weirdo
Oh boy.
already. Batman Combat Journal, April 29. Match's phone didn't have much from Arkham, but we had was bad. A 4-second video shows hundreds of windowless titanium cells, and in the background I could hear crying, begging, and screams. At the end of the video was a list. Whether Matches wrote it on or found it, I don't know, but it's filled with names: Langstrom, Isley, Strange, Fries, or Freeze. Oh wow, Fries. Names of researchers, doctors around the world. The only one with any connection to Gotham is Dr. Victor Fraze, a pioneer of cryotech. He started a company called Vcor, which has an office height, which has an office right here in Midtown. For some reason, it pulls enough power from the grid to light 10 city blocks. I need to get in there. But after curfew, the streets are all heavily patrolled. So with the snowstorm raging, the air seems safest. Police blimps flying around, flying blind. Oh, all predictions said this. I can't read this, bro. All predictions said the storm showed no signs of stopping. But then, as suddenly as it began, it stops, and I'm exposed. Is that? It is! Launch the drones! I go full free fall. You see, it is. You see? My tune is exactly like that.
Eh,
What? Okay. And that's when Pennyworth matches through from London. Oh, patches through from London. Bruce, are you there? I have information. I'm listening. How's your arm? You resting it? How's your arm? Are you resting it? Yeah, what'd you find out? What's all this bloody noise in the background? The bloody radio, the information, Pennyworth. The case you asked after. It's not a biological weapon or even a virus. It's bacterium. But there's no record of it. Not here, not at the WHO. Then where did it come from? We don't know. I'll be back in a few days and we can talk. Until then, do two things for me, will you? One, turn down the radio before you go deaf. Holy, it's Batman. Get him. And two, take care of yourself, kid. Is that it? Yeah, and since you and I both know you don't have a radio, I'm hanging up now. There's nothing left to say about it. I should have kept you apart from this, all of you. Let me ask you something. Was it for Batman when you clerked with me and trained with me and slummed it with me and studied with me? Funny, Bruce. It looks like you did keep all of us apart when it comes to Batman. Enough. Look at what happened to Matches. I won't. We all know why Matches was the way he was. Wayland's right, Ozzy. It's time to deal with this. Lay all the cards on the table. No, it's time for you to get out of my way so I can get back to work. Dang.
Dang.
Okay. Dang. Okay. All right. I wanted them to be friends with him for a while longer. I don't know, but I guess we're getting into it now. Okay. The top of the building is wired for surveillance. Handline remote. So I leave Batman in the pipes. Enter as a nobody. City engineer coming to do a check. After all, what's happening up here that requires so much power? Oh, saber-tooth tiger, mammoth. Uh, are those like what is that? A beetle?
Yeah, it's a beetle, I think.
Blue beetle?
It
Is that the scarab, bro?
looks like a scarab.
No shot. That's a scarab. Okay, that's wild. Now that's a wild reference. If that's the freaking scarab. Okay, they're all real. If that's what you're wondering. The mammoth is from the Yukon, the tiger from Siberia, and the beetle from Chile. And it is the scarab.
This
It's the freaking scarab. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, I love that reference. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, that's fire.
awesome.
Okay, continue. Hardest part was keeping them intact during transit. Big Iceman can be pretty volatile when it's disturbed. I'm sorry, I'm here from the city to run a check on the power. I'm director of B Corps, no problem at all. Welcome, Mr. Pennyworth.
We did not just dox him like that, bro.
He's funny as life for that. He's way funny for that. That's so rude.
Oh my gosh.
Bro is a undercover operative. Though just gave him his whole life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The ID isn't as good as what Matches could do, but he barely glances at it. No sign of suspicion. The guy actually seems happy for the company. Play it up. Beautiful view up here. Thank you, and please look around. If there's anything I could do for you, just say, even if it's just a midnight tour. Dr. Freeze and his wife collected all kinds of wild specimens. Do they still oversee things here, then? Victor and Nora Freeze? I guess you could say that. Yes.
Well,
Oh, oh, okay. Just okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah.
man,
Okay. Sure. Just showing anyone. Just okay. Anyone. Sure.
holy smokes.
Golly. I'm their son, Victor Jr. Oh, you're like mentally ill. I got you. Sure. Like as someone who's dealt with people of such natures, uh, that's out of pocket. You can't just do that. You can't just do that, man. That man has never seen such morbidity. I just made that word up, but it's valid now.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh. I know it might seem extreme, but it's what they wanted given their shared love of the ice and their faith in the mission here. What is the mission, if you don't mind me asking? In city records, there's almost nothing about what V Corps does. My parents always believed the ice held wonders, that it existed to preserve good things until the world was ready for them. Ice was the Earth's grace, blue and pure. They funded their research with the V Corps, where the dying could preserve themselves in ice until it cures for their deaths exist until the cures for their death existed. That's what the power goes to. All the people frozen, waiting to be woken up one day, including my parents. Has anyone ever actually been revived? Yes, me. When I was a boy, I was diagnosed with a rare terminal disorder. Distraught, my parents were convinced the condition would be cured one day, but not in time to save me, so the ice would save me instead. You walk away now, and mark my words, Bruce, you will die. Was that Croc? That was Croc telling him.
That was Crockett.
Focus, Bruce. You got him talking now. While he's distracted, look for anything that could help. I guess it did save you. Yes, still. They told me it wouldn't hurt. When I woke up, the world would be a better place. But the ice, oh, it's not what they thought. Any link to what happened to matches? Not at all. Ancient microorganisms preserved. Maybe the question isn't where the bacterium that killed matches came from, but when. I felt everything, every moment, and the pain, my God. Ice grinds and twists. The ice isn't grace, it is fury, it's reckoning. Hell, Bruce, look at you, you're already dead. Oh, dang. He did this, the ice births monsters, Mr. Pennyworth. Just like me.
Oh
Okay,
man.
alrighty. Let's settle down, buddy. Cause that's not good. That is not good. That is not a fun thing to see. Like what, midnight?
Holy crap.
Oh, no, to the land of ice we go.
Oh my gosh.
Bro gave him the cheese touch, bro.
He did.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh man.
Palm all up in his shindig, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man. GG's.
Oh, that was it. Oh, wild reveal.
that was insane.
He only looks like the rake.
Yeah, kind of see it.
Yep.
Huh.
Also like a weird nose for Atnu,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, in a way.
Mm-hmm. And like an upside down man.
Okay.
A lot of things he reminds me of.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What are your thoughts on that? Well, what do you rate? Let's talk about that. What do you rate what you've seen so far with the comics? Let's start with Constantine. Let's start with Doctor Strange. What the heck? Let's start with Constantine. Let's start with Constantine. What do you rate it? What are you looking forward to seeing
8. Looking forward to
in
seeing the
8?
end, bro.
Okay, I look forward to seeing the end. That's crazy. Um, well, what do you think will happen next? What are some things that you think? Where do you think the journey will take them?
I have no clue.
Because right now they seem to be going sort of what, like state to state, city by city,
Yeah.
town to town.
Looks like they're going south, it
Right.
seems like.
Where I'm forgetting where they were at last time.
But where were they?
Right, like Texas or something.
Yeah, I thought in the beginning they were in Texas.
Yeah, where they at
I don't know where they
now?
are now.
Hmm,
Louisiana, maybe? No, no, it would be Louisiana.
that'd be
Yeah,
something not research. But yeah, hmm. I wonder what else to
Iran,
talk
maybe.
about.
I don't know.
Right. What about Wonder Woman? What would you rate it? It's kind of like a fun thing. Wasn't really something serious that we thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Um. Okay, 7 just for Hades.
7 for 80s, fair. I think it's a fair rating. Not gonna lie, it's solid. Some
Sure is.
fan service for women.
This guy
It
into
was. I
you
mean,
apparently
there's nothing else for that.
can't
It
stop
was a
talking
hundred
about
percent
it.
because it was in your face. They didn't even try to hide it. Like what the
Say,
fudge,
buddy,
buddy?
I think this
What are you
guy's a
talking about?
little fruity.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
This guy, that's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
What do you mean that's crazy? What you're saying is preposterous. How dare you?
If you say so, man. I
This
mean, I
guy.
don't know. You're the one that can't stop talking about dude with his shirt off.
I mentioned it twice.
You've
What are you
mentioned it
talking about?
far more than twice.
What? When I saw it, I
Mentioned at
mentioned it.
least
Did I just mention it
you
again? What are
mentioned
you
it
talking about?
about 3 times when you saw it.
Yeah, because I was
Mentioned
addressing
it
it. I
at
was
the
like,
end of
this
the
is what they're doing.
comics. At the end of the comic, and now you just mentioned it again. You just can't get it off your
Twice.
mind. You
Once when I saw it.
sick son of a gun. Nah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, no, no. When I saw it, I mentioned it, and you didn't understand what I was saying. So when then later on, I referenced it again. I was like, that's what they're doing. They're in your face about it. Then you were like, ah, okay. Now I brought it up again because it was the main freaking point of it. There was no reason to do that. She could have just approached him, sliced him, because he was already being tortured. Bro was out cold. She woke him up and was like, "Hey, buddy, take a shot of this." It was very stupid. Plus, he should have been bleeding. Bro
Yeah.
should have been bleeding. He's being tortured every day for sure. But alright. But then
Yeah.
Hades was sassy. If anyone is fruity in this situation, that was Hades. I don't know.
You and him both.
That's crazy. How dare you, this guy? But all right, a 7 out of that, and then what else? Oh, Batman. But what's your rating on that?
um. mm, Like 7.8.
7.8. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It was. It was a cool reveal, but I mean, not
Yeah, I
much
feel like
really
they're
happened.
rushing stuff. Yeah,
It did feel very rushed.
yeah,
So
I'd agree with
I
that.
mean, I wasn't messing with it.
Hmm. Only I don't know why they rushed it. I have no idea. They like try to squeeze it all in one thing. That
Yeah, I
it
think
wasn't
that's what they're
necessary.
trying to do.
Yeah,
I think they're
I
trying to
don't like
meet like
that.
a certain deadline or something.
Probably.
So
Alrighty. Well, I agree with all those ratings. Ooh,
One Piece.
correct. Last but not ever least, One
The
Piece.
One Piece is real.
Yeah.
I
Alrighty. Let's
would
go.
say
Let me take a
Japanese,
sip
but
of
I don't know
this.
what a Japanese be.
We supposed to learn.
One Piece. Something, something, something.
Yeah. Let me take a sip of this water. This H2O, so I don't lose my voice.
Guy's drinking a Diet Coke over here. What's he talking about?
Water. Hey, water.
Guy drinking Diet Coke over here. Talk about water.
Diet Coke is the funniest
Tell
thing
you
I've
something.
ever heard of. Because like, think about this. They're like regular Coke has sugar, and that's like the only difference. Diet Coke is literally just plain chemicals in your face. There's nothing that changes it.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Ooh, Sakamoto and Luffy are squaring up in video games.
Ooh, dang.
Awesome.
Super sick. That's what's up. Why are they playing the PS4?
Sick.
I don't know,
Sick.
but they are.
Knows who freaking cares, brother? It's the Monkey D. Luffy.
Let's see if there's any Easter eggs on this. I don't think so though.
Um,
A level play.
level play. Go all in. Is that what that says on his sleeve?
Yup, go all in. A level play. I'm trying to think if there's anything in the current arc that could be similar. Hmm.
Got the headphones on, but not the same ones as Gunko.
Right. Look
Oh,
at the
she's playing back there
coloration.
too. Oh, they all are.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm. Why is that? The controller says perk.
does.
Alrighty. Can't find nothing right now.
Malfunction.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I didn't want to sing it because I would have been stuck singing it for a while. Ooh, some tasty fragrances
Ooh.
for your brain. Ooh. I finished the 7 Men and Women Summer and Autumn series. They were fun and exciting despite how dated they felt.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Men and Women. Men and Women. Men and Women Summer and Autumn series. Alright. Alright, buddy.
Okay.
Ooh, chapter 1147, the things we find scary. With a we being like, when you like make it tilt, the letters tilt. Things we find scary. Alright. Only Child Yamato no Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage Volume 32 Raizo the Daima of Udon. Oh wait, what? He's a Daima of Udon now?
Daimyo.
Daimyo. Daimyo. Daima. Of Udon expresses his gratitude.
Isn't that
They took bro's mask?
they did?
That's funny.
Isn't that
Deserved.
where King and Queen were like chilling after they got beat? Like, I thought that's where what's his face walked up on him. I can't think of his name. That admiral. Greenbull.
Yeah.
I
No,
might
I
be
don't think it
wrong.
was. Because King Queen. They were in the prisons.
Right. Isn't
Yeah, last
Udon
time
the
I saw 'em.
prison?
Oh my gosh, you're right, actually. No, I thought Udon was the surrounding islands too. Not island, but the surrounding town because
The
wasn't
region.
the region, yeah. Wasn't what was it called? What's oh my gosh. What's that freaking guy's name? He
Yasue?
nah um freaking heck, why am I thinking Kimimaru? That's not his name, but you know who I'm talking about. Maru guy. What's his name?
Maru guy.
Gosh dang, I can't think right now. Um,
Oh, I know who you're
Momo's
talking about.
yeah, the guy who was with Momo the whole time. I'm forgetting his
Wait,
name. What?
Kinemon?
Kinemon. There it is. Kinemon.
I thought
That's
you
why I
were
was
talking
thinking
about.
Kimimaru. That's why I was thinking Kimi. I got the wrong part. Golly. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
My brain is a little slow today. But all right, continuing. But yeah, his wife was working with Udon in that region next to the prisons.
Yeah.
So that's so him being the daimyo Udon is weird to me, but I guess so.
Hmm.
Unless
Okay.
when okay, wait, when they were joining Odin,
Hmm.
is that where they found him from Udon? Remember when Odin was wanted to go off on his own and
Yeah. I don't
Kinemon
remember.
followed? And, yeah, I think it probably was, but it was in the trees being weird.
Right. Bum
Okay,
bum ba bum. Na 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 na.
okay. Robin Chopper Hyde. I've seen him before. He's at God's Knights. What?
Wait,
They're
Saul knows
immortal.
too? Wait, he knows they're
Yeah,
immortal?
that part is what stands out to me.
How's so he's
Oh, I
seen them
mean,
fight?
hold on. What in the flip flop?
That would be the only way he'd know they're
They're
immortal.
immortal. We can't beat them. The survivor of O'Hara. Well, I guess there were two of you, huh? The Marines sure dropped the ball there. For the children's sake, you've got to stay hidden and wait for the right moment. Huh?
Hmm.
I guess. Yeah, he knows.
Huh. That's odd.
He was a vice admiral, so maybe he
Always
knows.
vice admiral.
So I guess.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
you think all the vice admirals just know the God Knights like that? Like, how
I
would they
think
even come in contact?
I think the God Knights aren't as secretive as we thought they were. I just think they didn't have a pivotal role until now.
I guess Dragon knows about them, but
I mean, right, of course, but like
know they're
that's his job.
immortal?
The immortal parts were standing out to me. I don't know how they know they're immortal.
They had to have seen him fight. I feel like would be the only way,
Um,
because that is
yeah.
interesting.
I mean, I guess they were being. Oh yeah, they were being chased though, right? Back in when
Uh,
O'Hara was there. Olivia, Saul were being chased by warship. So maybe they found. Maybe that's where they're chasing them.
I
Because I don't think they specified who
I don't
was
know.
chasing them. It could be them.
Mm,
Now that's headcanon. I don't know though. Um,
yeah, the only how old is Saul? He's not
that
old
boy
enough to
old.
have been on. Is he old enough to have been on God Valley?
Yeah, I would say so.
Garp?
Definitely. Because he has a yeah, he's older. He's an older guy. He's definitely that old. Even when he was on O'Hara, he was pretty old.
Okay, you showed the Marines to let the God Knights take care of the Holy Land.
Saul's 127 years
Oh,
old.
kind
Yeah,
of.
see,
Right.
I
Oh, it's 100. Okay. Okay, so
a lot. Time told the Marines to let the God Knight take care of the whole land after Sabo escaped from there.
he did, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of as the fleet admiral, though,
Yeah,
too.
I mean he should know. That's that. Yeah,
Yeah. Do you think he'd know they're immortal though?
that's the part that's like I don't understand. Let's see if they'll
Right.
explain it. Let's see. Hmm. He found him in the hair, I think. Let me see. Gunko, you done rounding up the Straw Hats? Are we bringing them back with us? Summers, you dolt. You know we aren't here to provoke Straw Hat Luffy, right? We are to carry out the mission and go back home. Grr, how dare they do that to Saul? And they took Colin too. How could you let this happen, Jinbei? I thought we'd be good with you here. Not me. Not me. Shut up.
he, dude, that's
That's
what he said.
so. What the flip? All right. Quit making a racket. I'm trying to think. I wonder how do we. He's so old for that. I wonder how do we
He
handle this
is.
ability. That lady is scary. I thought I was a goner. That woman. No, it couldn't be. Brooke, you son of a. You.
Brooke,
Son, I'm gonna beat
who
you up.
is she, bro?
I'm gonna beat up Brooke, bruh. All
Mix
right.
them in special force of the Holy Land.
Yeah, she's back. The zombie lady. Get Brooke. You there, huh? Your life will be devoted to making music for me.
Jesus Christ, bro.
You belong to me. Is that his wife? Okay, hold on. Hold up.
Wait,
Let me
wait, wait,
find
wait,
out.
wait, wait, wait.
That's his baby mama. Let me find out. Buddy has been slanging. Is that why he likes panties? Cause that's all she wears. Is that why?
Wait.
Buddy, if Brooke, you pissing me off. You're upsetting me. What? She knows Brooke's music? No
It,
way. She's a celestial. Oh yeah, cause she was a fan though. She was a
yeah,
fan. It was stated earlier. But
yeah,
still,
yeah.
um,
Hmm.
she's a celestial dragon and a Soul King fan. That's one hell of a groupie. This is kind of great though. Hey, Kunko, cut that out. I'm not in the mood to pick a fight with an emperor here either. Let's finish the job. My sincerest apologies, young lady. My Captain Straw Hat Luffy gave me a second lease on life. Since then, my loyalty has been to him alone. And if refusal means forfeiting your life, I would sooner embrace death than live without honor. Talk to
Oh, bro,
her. Talk to
bro.
them.
Let them know.
Facts.
Oh, heck yeah.
Brooke, ooh, sweet chin music. Golly. Ugh. Brooke, we good, Cunningham? Yeah, go ahead. Ahem, can you hear me? Warriors of Elbath? Who's that? Bzz, a transmission. I'll bet by now you're feeling the pressure from all these abnormalities. This is our handiwork. I'm the dagger of the Holy Land, Maryjoy, Summers of the Gods' Knights. Artisan Village, Southeast Region, Realm of the Sun. Maryjoy? So they're with the world government? What do they want? Chief, this is broadcasting all over Elbath. At the moment, they're exposing themselves. Hunter Village, Northwest Region. Are the kids okay? You are probably already aware, but we are currently in the middle of kidnapping 10 children from this country. Oh yeah, and we've already taken down a certain orange-bearded guy who was trying his darndest to free them. Something happened to Mr. Saul? In short, you naively assumed those brats would be kept safe, but they're storming toward our goal. Saul? It's showtime. Too bad we don't have a video feed. Do you remember the names of all the kids who had marched out of here? Of course. Alright, then you'll inform the parents. It's about time for the children to wake up from their dreams. Hey, what are we doing walking out here? Where are we going? Don't know, but I bet it's far away. No, this is branch 18, the way back home. Yeah, but our bodies are still moving on their own, aren't they? So we're not going home, but I want my mommy. I want my daddy. You can't, you can't see them. We've been kidnapped. What? Calm down. I'm here. I'm not like you weaklings. I'm a warrior. Yeah, it's a monster and a ghost. Colin, help. Ah! Terrified. Saul seems to have been taken out,
Warrior, huh?
turned back. I'm alright. We're going to rescue the kids. Chief's about that. The ship has sprung a leak, and we've got broken oars. Dang it, what's this creature supposed to be? Not sure, some kind of beastly woman. Kind of looks like my missus. You're in for a beating. The one over there looks like my wife. He's doubled down. Huh? Hang on. Aren't these things just the kid's fears come to life? Say, Bent, your kid, right? Yeah, if so. So what if Bent finds Scary as his mom? Then that means their mothers. That's funny.
That's funny.
I was Big Mom for a second. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, right.
Anyone would be scared of that,
Nani?
even by us. Wait, anyone would be scared by that, even us. All right. We can't do this. Our spirits aren't strong enough. So
No
dumb.
way.
That's so dumb. I'm
Oh
sorry
my
for always
god.
going out drinking, Mom. Mama shouldn't have forgotten to take out the trash. Forgive me for eating the honey cake meant for our guests. Chief, this is bad. The island clouds have drifted away. We're going down. They're that afraid.
Oh my god, dude.
Ain't no way. Gihahaha. The ship of the mighty giant warrior pirates just crashed. Some strong dream demons got 'em. The odds seemed only to get worse for those brats. Let's keep it brief. I am now addressing the legendary warrior mountain beard Jarul. No Dory and Broggy couldn't have. Seeing as the king's gone, you will speak for Elbaf. It can't be. The giant warrior pirates fall crashed. I hope the chiefs are safe. Let's hurry. Our goal is simple. The giants will serve as our battle thralls. Otherwise, we'll see just how valuable these brats are as hostages. I'm sure you're all curious about the 10 kids, where they're going, right? Oh, here's a map, finally. An updated map. Okay.
Hey, Dorian Broggy and Bond are there. Ja Rule, Ripley and Frankie. Uh, uh,
They're
Luffy and
not
them
far
aren't
away
even
from each
on the
other.
map.
I was gonna
They
say they're
are
not.
in the other
Never
map.
mind. They are really far away from each other.
Yeah,
Because if you're thinking of okay,
yeah, yeah.
10 children.
Oh,
Alrighty.
okay.
Let's see. How the names of the kidnapped children. The first one is Yilva. Yilva, my great granddaughter, Lord Daru. Next we have Scotty. We're helpless. Olaf, a dream. This is just a dream. Captain, that's my grandson. Ouch. Colleen, I have the worst luck. Okay, so she's emo. Got it.
Yep.
Bug. I know I'm strong, but I can't stop. Ronya. That's okay. Everything will work out in the end. Optimism. Alrighty. That was needed.
Yeah.
Why did it have to be my daughter? They were on branch 8, right? I'll go save her myself. Bent. Mama's gonna be so mad. Joanna, at least you have parents already.
Oh, she
Alright.
got some ancient giant in her.
Oh, true, 'cause the horns. Oh, snap.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
snap.
oni or something.
Yeah. Bjorn, just save me at least.
The coward.
Alright, yeah. It was just those 9, but later on another was taken because he came to save his friends. You suck, Bjorn. You could have said something like that. Sorry. The little warrior Colin, he makes 10. Huh? Colin? You hear that, Ripley? Our boy sir is something. This isn't the time to
Huh.
brag. Now we'll make our demands. Listen closely, Abaf. Warriors have no need for schools. They don't need libraries or their pointless history either. Set them ablaze and swear your allegiance to us. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Um, if you don't, we're going to kill your kids off one by one. Help save us. The hell did he just say? We know
Enjoy
where the
those
kids
kids now.
are. They can go. I'll smash them to bits. Elder Jarul, the choice is yours. Mine. Buddy is not equipped for this.
Nope,
Please wait, this is too
not at all.
cruel. The school is a symbol of Elbaf's peace, and the library not only safeguards our long history, but also the secrets of the world that the scholars of Warhara sacrifice their lives to protect. It doesn't just belong to Elbaf. You sure are a big mouth. Why would you say that? Why would you say all of that?
Right. Why'd
Like,
she
what the
just
heck?
spill it like that?
That's insane.
That
Robin,
is.
don't do it. Yes, I'm pleased on it. I'm not going to let it happen. Oh, ho, ho. An
Oh
unlikely
my god.
duo. Oh, that's wild. Now this is a okay.
Oh
Alrighty.
man.
This is what I want to see. An unlikely duo springs into action.
Dude, he took off. Look at her freaking face too. She's
Yo.
big mad.
Yeah.
Ripley.
Why are they saying Robin don't do it? Oh, because they're hiding, right?
Yeah, 'cause Chopper's a little punk.
Why they make Chopper go Monster Point? First of all, stop pissing me off. He says I freaking adore those kids now. I know they're
Unlikely.
great,
Oh my gosh.
dude, man.
So wait a So I wonder who
Mm-hmm.
Gabon is going. Got to be going towards
Gabon.
Gunko, right?
I
Because isn't
believe
Gunko
who's
between
closest to.
them and
Yeah, I'm checking
Robin?
that out right now. Uh,
Yeah,
he
Gunko
is
and Summers
going.
are in
Yep,
the same area.
yep. He's going for Summers and Gunko.
Or he could be going towards Killingham, I guess, since well, no, because they're right here.
Where are they?
Wait,
Let me see. Yeah, they're
wait,
right there.
how'd Frankie and ask
Oh, he's right there.
Summers
Oh,
and Gunko?
oh, then he's.
Because they came
Wait,
to
what's
the
it?
crashed ship,
Oh,
right? So how'd they get past them?
not sure.
But, oh, unless
All
they
right.
took a ship, I guess, and just went around.
Oh, probably then. Hmm.
Okay. Call an MC for two piece for sure. Nah, that's facts. Two piece calling, bro.
Colin DMC a two-piece for facts. Yeah, Colin's great. He's great. I want to see more of the Oni child. Like, what the fudge?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to see that. Like, what? Like, who's the Barons? Like, what the flip?
And then, oh, unless Ripley goes towards the school, her and Frankie go get
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Killingham. Mm, Robin and Chopper against Summers, though. How do you think that's gonna go?
Another chopper again. Hmm. I think.
Right? If we're thinking about this the right way, if
Mhm.
Yasan is going towards unless um him and Robin team up and fight Summers.
I'm thinking.
As it says unlikely duo.
Yeah. I'm thinking because. Yeah, they'd probably choose Summers. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, since he does have the thorns around them, but Gunko's
Yeah.
got the arrows on them, so
Maybe. Well, maybe unless we're wrong, they could be heading just toward the children to try to free them.
that could be. Yeah.
Because Robin, with all her hands, she could probably stop them in some way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why wouldn't she just like grab their feet and then they can't move, you know? Their
Right.
ability
Yeah.
and they won't bump into each other or anything.
Or maybe Gabon could cut them loose. Maybe he's that strong.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I would doubt it.
Right. Exactly. Hmm. Ooh. Okay. Ratings.
Never fails
What do
to
you rate it?
care about the kids. They're so freaking cool.
Yo.
Bro farming the whole. Nah, he really was, dude. He was just bro farming the whole time.
Oh, definitely. Oh, he never fails to make me care about it. Yeah. True. Hmm.
That was a good chapter.
Okay.
I liked it.
What do you rate it? What are you looking forward to seeing? And what do you think it's heading?
Mm. I'll give it an 8.9
8.9.
because, yep, because Brooke is not telling us who she is because he recognizes her for some reason.
Yeah, that is what's bothering me the most.
That and then somehow like him and Saul know they're immortal, and the fact that Brooke even knows that she's a God's Knight in the first place.
Right.
Like, how do you know that?
Mhm. I still think it's probably because of his position before he became a pirate. But honestly, that's a stretch a little bit because we just don't know.
Yeah.
Um, I'll give it an 8
And
as
then
well. Solid, yeah.
yeah. So let's say Brooke did know her before he was a pirate.
Okay.
That would mean like all the theories about her being Ginny are wrong, right?
True, it would mean that, yeah. Like a clone
So
of
then,
Ginny. This is my headcanon.
right, that's what a lot of people think.
Yeah.
But if Brooke knew her before he was a pirate, that can't be. So
Yeah.
she,
Which I mean, it's fine because I think it would add a lot more depth to Brooke, and we need that desperately.
yeah, but he could also just know her from maybe she was like at one of his concerts at the and had like a backstage pass or something.
Right.
And
Yeah.
he met her there without knowing
Well,
who.
here's the thing that we're not thinking about, right?
Hmm.
Um, what was because he said he belonged to a certain kingdom. I'm remembering
Yeah.
him a little bit better now. He didn't specify which kingdom,
No.
and he didn't specify his rank. All that he specified was what he was doing for the
Yeah.
kingdom and that he belonged to it. Like, he didn't say he was a part of it. He said he belonged to it. So it sounds like maybe he had something to do with something very high up. Because the last time we were told something of that, like in that sort of style,
Yeah.
was like Sanji, right? With
All right.
you know what I mean? And
Sherma
then
66.
yeah, so it seems like it's something that's going to be revealed. It's going to take a huge part of the story, which I don't know if we'll even get to that, right? Who knows if that's where this arc is heading is for more Brook,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It just seems like Brook is hiding way too much. Same with like that's how I feel with Robin and the Revolutionary Army. They're just not talking.
Yeah.
They're just not talking to each other. I don't know what that is. We know that they
Yeah.
read up on each other when the new Straw Hat joins. There's a book they read to catch up on their adventures and everything. It doesn't make sense that they don't talk more in depthly about their backstories and stuff. I mean, Luffy just revealed what his plan was after he becomes king of the pirate. You know, not to us, but to them, to his own crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, why are they not talking? They're on the sea this whole time, and they're not. It takes them days to weeks to get somewhere,
Oh
and they're
yeah.
not talking. I don't get it.
Hmm.
But yeah. So we just gotta. It's a little frustrating, but we got to see. It was great. Can't wait for next week. Definitely. Yeah, it's gonna slap for sure.
Oh, dude, next week's gonna be so freaking fire.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see Gabon in action. That'd be super dope to see.
Yeah. That is odd. Dude. That's gonna be awesome. Ooh, man.
Oh yeah, watch him like slice something, right? Something impressive, like maybe the vines or something that is foreshadowed to be unbreakable, right? The giants couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So what if he slices them and he's like, "How did you do that?" And it's revealed that he's the one who sliced the tree.
Yeah, imagine.
That'd be
That
sick.
would be insane.
Be a cool callback.
That that would.
Was it
Oh
fun to
man.
binge those two chapters? Of course. If only there was more to binge. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude. There were more. Oh man. That would dude. That'd be the life.
Definitely. Hmm. Well, more to come. I mean, speaking of, you know, more to come. Last update for what we have regarding the podcast and everything, or at least latest update, I'll say. Um, Buzzsprout live streams will return next week. Um, we are
Huh.
jumping into that again. What happened?
Mhm. I was just going over the chapter again, and I thought I saw it when Gunko kicked Brooke.
Right.
she like grabs her chest, like she got hurt.
Yeah, I think it was because she kicked like a freaking idol. That's what I chalked it up to.
That's what. Okay.
Yeah.
Always not animating that, bro. That I just, yeah. She felt
hmm
rejected.
Facts. That's what it
Maybe.
was. 100%. But yeah, we are returning to our live streams on Buzzsprout. We will be covering what we used to cover, but it's going to be a bit more refined. It'll be, world news, politics. You'll get us raw,
Boy.
unadulterated opinions
Oh
in your
boy.
face. You know, consensually, of course. Um,
Yeah.
so we'll be back on it, and
Yeah.
we're looking forward to being more in depth with what we talk about. Um, so that will be
Oh
that
boy.
should be well, we should be recording the next week, right?
Yeah, this coming Wednesday.
Right.
Yes, that will be
So
recorded.
definitely look forward to that. Once we post that, it should be automatically posted on every platform: Spotify, um, what else? Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio should be every Apple Music, right, or Apple Podcasts or whatever.
Apple Podcast, yeah.
Yep, should be posted on YouTube automatically. But we do want to say guys should check us out on Buzzsprout specifically once it goes live. It always helps us within the algorithm. It helps us really get out there more often. Just a thought.
Yep.
um, but yeah, Shay says let's effing go. Go. Back on the grind just in
Let's
time for
go.
spring. Spring or summer? Summer, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's summer.
Yeah. That doesn't matter. We're in our own world, right? We will be, going along with the world in due time. So
Yeah.
anywho, thank y'all for stopping by. Look forward to the next one. We'll be covering more. It looks like no absolute Batman next week. As far as we
Okay.
know, there will definitely be absolute Wonder Woman and
Oh,
Constantine Dead in America. Of course, we know that there's no break for One Piece, so look forward to that. We can't wait to put this all out there for y'all. Um, yeah. Any other thing you want
yeah,
to say?
yeah. Um, nope. Just that Yamato has not hit her ceiling. So with that,
You still on
we'll
that?
see you
You
later.
still on that? What? Nah, bro. No, ain't no way. Yamato's definitely reached her
No,
ceiling.
nope, nope, nope.
The only way
She
to
hasn't.
up it is the Conqueror's Hockey. That's it. That's the only way. I stand by it.
You have an amazing night as well. I see. I know he is.
That's
He's gone
crazy.
senile, like you said. We got to put him
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
old
Goodness
folks' home.
gracious. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Peace.
See you.